time on the wilds of Valandiir, our heroes sit locked in battle with a party of necromancers in service of the Walking Rot death cult, seemingly led by a relative of Iona. This force of mages and minions sneer and sling curses, currently intent on killing you and raising every corpse on this battlefield. Kravish had just spent a great deal of magical energy to lend healing aid to Luna, and Iona, you stand ready to engage the enemy. Let's have everybody pop over to the map if you aren't already. And okay. Oh, yeah, I got to move everybody. My bad. Give me 1 second. Bam. Okay, that should be good. And point of order, there is a kind of a gray haze over the map that I inserted. I just want everybody's take, because I'm trying to make the maps a little more visible as far as a contrast to the characters. So let's see here.
Also, I think I polymorphed the T-Rex. No, okay,
yeah.
So we've already taken care of. That T-Rex is
this guy now.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah, we got a Godzilla versus King Kong match over there.
T-Rex on the field.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
so
Godzilla versus King Kong.
it is. Take a look at the map. There's a gray haze. I'm going to remove it. And hold on, I got to. There we go. So. Okay, there we go. You can see that gray. Can everybody see the characters on the map a little better that way, or is it just fine to leave it like that?
It's fine like this.
Okay.
I'm at the eye doctor.
All right. So, Iona, you have your turn before you. You are currently hiding out in this tent. I don't think you've emerged yet. What would you like to do to start this round of combat? And you're up next, by the way.
Actually, technically end this round of combat.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to cast Dispel Magic at 4th level on our shapeshifted gorilla. Well, not our gorilla, but I'm going to start with that.
All right. So you have to emerge from the tent, otherwise you don't have line of sight.
Yep. Okay, so it was double movement to get out of the tent, so I'll just say that's 10 feet movement.
Right. 4th level Dispel. He is going to shake and quiver and start to react. And he is going to pop out of his shape and deprive Koza of his Godzilla battle with King Kong. But that... Let me see, where should I put him? Probably in front of this tent, huh? Okay. You guys do not like fighting big angry animals, do you?
Nope.
No.
I like fighting
Iona.
big angry animals.
And they're not going to either.
But,
And then I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon on this guy.
All right. What is the form of your spiritual weapon?
It's a copy of my dagger. It's a copy of a Malagent dagger because this guy was Talentar and I want him to recognize it.
Okay.
And see that I'm coming.
I am going to temporarily pop Axton's spiritual weapon, and it's a mace. I'll put a different thing in there as soon as I can, and I'm going to give you permission to edit it or move it around. So you can go ahead and roll damage as you get to hit him once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
21 hit.
21 does hit. He's going to cast shield and block that damage.
Okay. So no point in rolling damage. Okay.
Yep, 21 is in his shield range. I'm going to go ahead and denote that he is shielded until his next turn. All right. There is... I don't know if you see that in your character inventory.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. You can put that right next to this guy. Was it that guy or this guy?
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. All right. Do you want to move? Do you want to use a free action for anything?
Can I just use my free action to stare straight at this guy and scream at him to kneel? Like, I'm not putting any kind of command behind it, but he was low down in the order, and Iona's annoyed.
He throws you a quick look of disgust and kind of disbelief, as you know she definitely recognizes you across, or he definitely recognizes you across the battlefield. But that ends your turn. You are next, Baranor. You're after him. It's the top of the round.
All right. Where is Am I still hiding?
He is. You are currently consumed by a pile of snakes right here.
Okay.
See that? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
like Indiana Jones style.
The fuck away from the pile of snakes.
Yeah.
Because F that.
Yeah. And that works.
And then I'm going to just chuck a firebolt at the pile of snakes.
Okay.
Just try to blow it into a bajillion little pieces.
I gotta bring their stat block up. Go ahead and make your attack, though. That pile does count as one creature. It's just there's a whole bunch of snakes in it. All right.
18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's going to be 26 points of fire damage.
Wow. Yeah. You blast them to pieces. They are gone.
Fuck those snakes.
And you hear from like over here in this region, like a weird echoey, adult male scream in pain. That kind of, you can't really place where it's coming from. Somewhere in there, yeah. Okay.
In this region.
Is this friendly or?
No, right here.
No, but
okay.
I mean, is this person I'm clicking on, is that person friendly?
No, he is. He used to be I think he was the T-Rex.
All right, I'm gonna push him. I'm gonna push him with my mind.
Okay. All right. He is going to not have a great strength, but it's still going to be 16.
Sorry, nope. DC 18. He fails. I'm gonna push him into the fire.
There is no fire. That is not fire. This is a floating spiritual weapon of Aziiya. It's a replica of her little golden statue, and it's just floating around and smashing into people. So
I'm gonna push him towards it, just to be
okay. He shares space with the spiritual weapon for a brief moment. All right,
that'll be it for me.
Okay, Baranor, and then Koza.
All right, Luna's gonna attack first, and she's going.
Did I forget to put her on there? Oh no, she doesn't go up there.
She shares my initiative.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so I'm going to.
So you're over here. You also have snakes all over you.
No, I'm right here, and I have snakes all over me.
Yeah, that's right. It's hard to see. Yeah, there you are.
I had to find myself, but I'm like,
you know what? I'm gonna do this just because there's snakes there.
Okay. All right. So she's gonna attack. She's got pack tactics, so she's 19 to hit.
Yeah.
All right.
19 hits the coiling snakes all over you.
No, she's attacking this guy.
Oh, sorry. I misunderstood. I was busy organizing stuff. 19 does hit.
That's 11 points of damage, and he's now prone.
He does not have a life bar yet, but okay. I'll get that in just a second.
Okay. And then I will attack him with my flame dagger. Hunter's mark. I'm a hunter's mark him first.
All right.
but I forgot to do
He
last.
is marked.
Yep. All right. One. Oh, ignore that. That was on roll. That was on D&D Beyond. I was just. All right. All right. So, flame dagger.
While he is prone, you have advantage on that, you know.
I know.
Cool.
I'm well aware.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point. 28 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So it's 8 piercing, 4 fire damage, and now let's add up the
Sneak attack.
sneak attack plus hunter's mark. 4d6 now. 4d6 and an added d6, so 5d6.
All right.
So, a little mini fireball aimed at one guy for 15 damage. So
Okay, that's a huge chunk.
So Luna got 11, and then I got 27. So 38 points of damage for that guy.
Yeah. Huge turn. That's kind of average for you too, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. You guys are doing a lot of damage now. Or you should be, if you're not, otherwise you're not playing your turn right, in my opinion. All right. Do you wish to do anything about the snakes?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. At the end of your turn, consumed by snakes, they're going to make a bite attack.
That's fine.
That's going to be a 19 plus. Hold on. Just, I got to look up what the snakes do. Yeah, that's plus 6, so 25.
Okay.
All right. It's not a whole lot. I'll roll it in the thing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 8 points of piercing damage, but you got to make a con save.
All right. Oh, let me take it.
Yeah, con save DC 10. Yeah, that'll do it. You're good. Okay. Anything else you wish to do?
Just making sure that his health bar does reflect that whole damage and not just Luna's.
Yeah, I had the one of the lesser guys for his health bar. I had to give him more hit points. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you took a huge chunk out. 38 points.
Okay.
It is Koz's turn. Up next, the T-Rex. What does the T-Rex do?
Okay, I'm going to move forward and chomp this guy Jurassic Park style.
All right. So I do T-Rexes, I think, a little different. Let me look up and see if they do it too.
It says if I hit and the target is a medium or smaller creature, then they're grappled.
Yeah, and I have to make a strength check right then and there, or I end up in your mouth.
Yep.
Which is super weird to say. Well, let's have that attack.
Alright, it's a plus 10 to hit. So, my computer's being a little slow. But it's a 21 to hit.
Okay.
Alright, so he takes
he
4
wouldn't
D12.
he would cast shield, but it wouldn't work. Wouldn't do anything.
Yeah. So it's 4d12 plus 7 to hit for damage.
I got a 2.
For that, hold on, 43? Yeah, 43 points of piercing damage, and he's grappled.
I hear someone talking.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Do you have it noted which of those creatures are still banged? Because
I do not.
Are they the ones?
I think it was the gorilla. I think you baned the gorilla. Yeah, I think these two guys were baned, and this guy.
And the snake guy was also banged.
Okay. So it was everybody then, right? How many could you do? 4?
Cast it at 3rd, and Bane is a 1st level spell, so it was actually 5.
Yeah. Okay. So they're all baned.
So that means you have to deduct a 1d4 from any attack roll or save.
Okay.
Just making sure that's out there.
Oh, you know what? This guy's baned. He's already baned.
Okie dokie.
And so is this. Yes, you know what? Look at the snake piles. I already did those last session, so they're good. I guess I didn't do the guys because these are new minis because you took away their animal form. So
they may have passed their saving throw.
We're gonna say, did they get to save against it again?
No.
Oh. Maybe they weren't then. Well, you know what? What's the save? I'm gonna do it again because they're human. They're different form, and I don't remember, so I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. What's the save on it?
Let's see, DC 17.
Con, right?
Charisma.
Charisma. Okay. All right, that one's a 11, and that guy rolled really high. That's gonna be a 16 plus. Yeah, that's gonna be an 18. So this guy actually passed. All right, I think that sorts that out. Okay, Koza, I rolled a 6 on my strength save, so that if that's the damage incurred to him, you are currently holding him in your mouth.
Yep. And what's going on? Oh. It is a DC 17 to escape.
Yeah, let me. I thought that's what they did. Let me do his damage.
Wait, it says it's grappled and restrained at the same time. I guess they're kind of the same thing. Okay, whatever.
Oh no, it says it's grappling means it can't move. Restrained means it can't act.
Yeah.
But you can't bite another target.
If the target, I can't bite anybody else. I've got him in my mouth.
Yeah, you could try to punch someone with your little arms.
Well, I can still do a tail attack.
And you could try to punch someone with your little arms. Sure. I don't care. All right. Do you want to move? Because you can move freely, even though you got him in your mouth.
No. It says I get multi-attack, so I can... Or wait. It says I can make an attack with my bite and my tail. Could I do both? Oh, wait, never mind. It says I can't make both attacks against the same target.
Right.
Unless I did 2 bite attacks.
No, it's one of each.
No,
it's one of each, and you can't tail unless you hit yourself in the face with your tail. But
I still got movement.
Yeah, you have movement.
So I could move over here. Can I share space with the spiritual weapon?
Yeah. I'm gonna move this guy down here briefly.
And I can tail attack this guy.
Okay.
All right. That's
He currently has a shield of 21 right now.
That's another plus 10 to hit. Go boink. Damn it.
Yeah.
That's okay. That ends my turn.
15 doesn't make it. All right. Okay. So, first of all, this guy is going to stand up. He's going to cast Misty Step himself away. Where should I go? Yeah. Okay. Really not letting my mages do much here, guys. But that's all right.
Go us.
He's going to not waste his spell slot, but he is going to waste his action. So, that's his bonus action. Well, he feels a little froggy, so he is going to cast a spell. Does anybody want to counterspell that one? I think I put it in the chat too. Counterspell's a little funny right now, so I think if there's a bunch of mages on the field, it doesn't state it specifically states in the rules you don't have to say what spell you're casting. So I think that's my only recourse against it is he's going to cast a spell. If someone wants to counterspell that one, it would have to be Kravish or someone else.
Or
just uses reaction.
Baranor's just going to yell counterspell.
And then I'll go ahead and cast it.
Okay.
It'd be great if it worked on 40k logic, where if you just yell it and believe it hard enough, it works.
Yeah.
Okay. So the caster needs to make a DC 17 con save.
Not if it's below 3rd level.
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, really? Well, then, hey, I'm going to back that up. I thought that's what it said. See, I can't find it scanned from the book. You have the book? Is that where you're getting it from?
It's from D&D Beyond. That's the new 2024 rules.
Oh, that doesn't show up in my Google search. Hold on. So the level has nothing to do with it.
It's part of big D&D's conspiracy.
Oh no, it says here. See, this is the old one. There we go.
It's the exact same wording in the player's handbook as what I posted right there.
Yeah. Okay. See, here's the thing. I would take a screenshot, but the old counterspell is above the new counterspell. That's where I got confused. So he's going to make a con save for that last, and I'm guessing I got to go up against Yuno's spellcasting ability, right? Or save DC. What's your? I'm talking about the counterspell that Yuno just did.
I thought I did.
No. Okay, let's back up a turn. And this guy right here attempted to Misty Step, and counterspelled him, and I let it go because Misty Step is below 3rd, and that's all he casted at. I should have rolled a con save against for that counterspell.
No, okay,
and I didn't. Cool. So I'm going to do that now.
So whatever his spell save,
you got to beat a 23.
Well, let's hope he rolls high. Not high enough. All right, so that's out, and now he's trying to do something else. And Kravish, you're rolling against him, or not rolling against him. You're casting against him again. Mm-hmm. So let's get what's your spell save DC?
17.
Man, this didn't get more complicated at all, did it? That's a natural 20.
Okay, so he made that.
So he made that one.
But Kravish, you don't expend a spell slot.
Right. Yep.
That makes sense.
You outstretched your fingers and it just didn't work.
Okie dokie.
Okay. All right. So right here, where are we at? Okay. Right, standing next to Yuno, because he's a little annoyed at Yuno and Kravish, but he can't really see you that well. There's a couple people in his way. He is going to have his eyes glow green, and this corpse rises to its feet right next to Yuno. So, he's going to also, let's see, did he use his bonus action? I don't believe he did. He used his reaction, or not. No, he had all of his stuff except for his actions. Okay, so his bonus action, he's going to command this guy to attack Yuno.
Well, wait a minute. Didn't he use his bonus action? Oh, that's right. He wasted his bonus action for Misty Step.
That's true. So this guy just stands still. That's what I thought. Forgive my scrambled brain as I sift through all these rules that each of you have different ones of that I have to be cognizant of. I need another brain. All right.
I mean, technically,
this guy.
Make the rules.
It's true. You know what? I do make the rules. And if I wanted to be a real prick, I would just ban Counterspell. And there's nothing you could do. But I don't play those games. This guy here is going to cast a spell. I think all of your counterspellers have used their reaction.
That is correct.
Aranor's just yelling counterspell.
How many free actions you get?
I don't know.
All right.
It's like,
let's see.
It also just spells counterspell, even though it does nothing.
Yeah.
Just a cacophonous barrage of everyone yelling counterspell to no effect.
Well, it's like the barbarian yelling, he cast iron.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Frying pan.
Oh, man. Okay. 30 feet. That's what I thought. He's going to zip out of there with his bonus action. 30 feet away. There we go. Damn. These little icons are not that helpful. Okay, yeah. Just clear over here. And he is going to... Let's see. 1, 2... No, that's his homie. You know what? He definitely sees you, Kravish, across the battlefield. And sees you and Yeah. He sees you and as a pretty big threat. So he is going to center a... oh, you know what? Where... Oh, can he get all of you? You know what? He's going to use movement and move right here. Right there. That's got to be it. I need, Baranor and Kravish, please make dex saves as he rockets a green bolt of energy in your direction.
I'm going to use my heroic inspiration to re-roll that.
Okay.
It wasn't any better.
Oh, Baranor, you passed. Unfortunately, Kravish did not, so you take full. And there we go. It's going to be this many. Oops, not D20. That's 24 points of green lightning damage, or 12 if you're dexterous. All right, this guy in Koz's mouth is definitely going to try to get away. He is bleeding profusely from his chest. There's like shark bite wounds, but they're T-Rex wounds. So he's going to try to get out of there. You said that's a 17 because he's a big, strong T-Rex, and he's only going to get a 4. And with being restrained, I don't think he can do a damn thing. Although I think he can do verbal spells, right?
Yeah.
It's just physical attack rolls have disadvantage. His attack rolls have disadvantage.
If he's restrained?
If he's restrained.
Oh, so he can act. Well, he's going to definitely do that, Cash. Let me just check something real quick.
And he has disadvantage on dex saves.
Dex saves. I'm sorry. I'm opening more windows than I can manage. All right. He is going to upcast a spell. And... oh, yeah. He's going to cast a 3rd level Inflict Wounds right on Koz's tongue. And that's a melee spell. So he has disadvantage on his melee, right? Or is it just advantage against him?
Hang on.
His attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay.
The attack rolls against him have advantage.
All right. So the first one was a 16. The second one was a 21. So he got a 16.
Yeah,
okay.
My armor class is only 13.
So that's going to be 5d10.
That'll hurt.
Yeah. Inflict wounds is no joke. Right in your mouth, you take 33 points of necrotic damage. It's just this crackling canker sore spreading over your tongue and across your mouth that makes your eyes bleed black ooze for a moment.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's not cool, bro.
30 feet. So this swarm of snakes is going to use... yeah, definitely. He's going to get over here, over to Kravish, and attempt to grapple you. So go ahead and make a strength saving throw. That's not great.
So again, I got to make a strength save, you said?
Yes, sir.
Well, this one didn't well. Nope.
Okay. You are grappled.
Last time the gods are claiming retribution.
All right. This swarm is going to bite you all over. It's full health, so every single one of these little snakes is going to bite you. That's a natural 17 to make a 25. No, 23.
23 will hit. The 17 will not.
No. The 17 was bad math. The 20 it was just one. 23 to hit.
Okay.
But rest assured, it's not great damage. It's not like my inflict wounds. That's going to be 4. Well, it's rolled pretty good. 14 points of piercing damage. You need you to make a con save. And same thing against you, Baranor. Let's see how they do. Not great. That's going to be a 13, which misses you. You don't have to roll your con. Where's the other? Oh, destroyed it. So that's going to end their turn. The zombie gets to go as well. The zombie's going to... Nope, don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that anymore. There we go. Slam attack, I think.
14 points of damage.
14 points of piercing damage. And with your con save of a 16, you only need a 10. Just for future reference. You stave off the poison. No big deal. And so, let's see. All right. It's going to whop you. It's a natural 18, so that's a 21 to hit you. Okay. It's not much at all. It's 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you know what?
And
I'm going to use one of my luck points to have it re-roll.
Okay.
Forgot I had that.
That's a natural 3, so your luck paid out. No damage taken. But it still smells bad. Right. Okay. Kirbish, finally back to you.
All right. For my action, I am going to dimension door this mess. I am going to...
What if it's a willing creature and it travels with you?
No.
No, are we sure?
Yeah, that does not count.
Are we sure? Okay. What if he decides to switch sides and he's temporarily an ally?
Yeah, no. All right, so I'm going to dimension door here.
Okay.
So there's my action.
The pile of snakes feels lonely.
My bonus action. I am going to use my healing pool to lay on hands and heal myself for 10 points.
Okay. All right. Is that it?
And I think that's going to be it. Yeah, because that was my bonus action. I'm going to use my action and use my movement just if we flank. So I'll just stay where I am. That's it.
All right. Okay. Aziiya is going to cast Sacred Flame on this guy. From her cat's paw staff, she kind of points it at him. He's going to have to make a whiz save and fail. All right. 1d8. And wow. Literally what he had left. He drops unconscious. Blip. He's not dead. He's unconscious. I think it's only fair to, if they're being hit by, if they're not being ripped apart by physical damage, that if you get exactly their hit points and damage, they just drop to 0. She's going to also use her bonus action to cast Healing Word on Luna. And that's a D. Let's see. She's gonna upcast that a little. Let's do third. 3d4 plus. All right, Luna is gonna get 12 points of healing from Aziiya.
Puts her back at full.
All right, awesome. Can you change those numbers?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, I didn't know if you had the ability or not. That's going to end her turn.
Yeah, I've been keeping my health bars. So.
Cool. Right on. That's going to be Aziiya. She's not going to move, although she can. You know what? She can move. This guy's unconscious. So let's just have her post up next to Koza over here. She feels safe with the big green T-Rex. Iona, you are next.
I am going to make an uncomfortable amount of eye contact with the guy next to me and cast Sacred Flame.
All right. His wisdom save is very high. That is a 17.
Well, I'm DC 18 to save, so...
That's very high for him. Okay, yeah, he fails.
Womp womp.
I can't believe he made it that high.
So, and then this guy, he's still in the T-Rex's mouth, yes?
Yes, he is. All ranged and melee attacks have advantage.
Yeah, his day's not going great, and it's going to get worse because he's already been stabbed from the front, and he's now also being stabbed from behind with spiritual weapon.
Like a little toothpick there between the T-Rexes.
Yep. I gotta take his shield off of him. He does not have that anymore.
Oh, sorry, something's gone weird with my spiritual weapon. Give me a moment. I'm just
Uh-oh.
having a moment with Roll20. It's decided it's a saving throw instead of an attack, which is not right. Okay, here we go.
I love this site.
Okay.
I have trouble with it constantly. Okay. You said it's at advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has attacks have advantage.
He has advantage. That 21 does hit him.
Yeah. So yeah, 10 force damage.
Okay. That will do. Anything else?
No, that will be my turn.
Okay. Well, come on. There we go. You know the Great. You are next. You got a zombie next to you.
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the zombie, and I'm gonna use my robe of twinning to also hit the a-hole that summoned it.
All right.
Because F them both.
The zombie. All right, I gotta get rid of some freaking windows here. Hold on. I have so much open right now. Noah, you have T-Rex open. I'm not gonna need it. Okay. I don't know if you rolled yet, but it's got an AC of 8. I'll give that to you.
I rolled 25.
Just. Do you have to roll twice because you twinned it?
No, it's just one and the spell splits.
Okay. So 25 hits homie down here next to, or no, it was this guy. 25 does hit him. And what was your damage? I didn't get that.
20.
Okay. This guy's greatly diminished. And so is this guy. This wasn't nothing. All right, firebolt.
And I'm gonna push the zombie with my mind because he's a bitch. DC's
all right. Okay. That's a 9 plus 1 is 10. So he gets pushed. Which direction would you like?
I'm gonna push him backwards, just away from me.
You want to push him into Kravish. Got it. Kravish, a zombie just collides with your body.
Dude. Uncool.
All right. Baranor and Luna, you're up.
All right. So Luna's gonna attack first. The rule. Let's see. Is it pack tactics? All right. So she's attacking this guy again. 26 hits, I'm assuming.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. For 9 points of damage, and he is once again prone.
Okie dokie.
And then I'm gonna come in with my attack. Flame dagger. At advantage because he's prone. I want to crit. 28 hits. Flame
Yes,
dagger.
it does.
So that's 10 points of damage there.
All right. So it's 19 total, right?
Yes, 19 total so far.
So far.
And then I'm going to apply the sneak attack and the hunter's mark, but then I'm going to sacrifice one of the. I'm going to spend one of the dice from the sneak attack to do a withdrawal. It's not an action.
Cool. What does that do?
So basically, it costs 1d6 to do. Immediately after the attack, you move up to half your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Oh, right on. Well, you're currently grappled by snakes, though.
Do they go?
So I'll say they move with you. Yeah,
Oh,
they'll
they
go
go
with you.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to roll to see if you get out of it. But it's
Well,
going to be
I'm
a high DC because you're trying something else.
I'm doing an attack, so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'll still do what I did.
That's fine. They'll move with you.
So 14 more points of damage.
Yeah, he's not looking good.
He survived that. All right.
Yeah. He's not
Okay.
doing great. If you can see his health bar, he's got a little sliver
I
left.
can see. I was doing kind of some mental math. All right. So
He was looking forward to being the ape or the T-Rex.
yeah. All right.
Little shrimpy wizards don't have a lot of hit points.
I'll just kind of go into the middle there, and you can
Okay.
drag the snakes along with me.
All right. The violent movement of you is hold on. They get it. That's fine. They are going to bite you on your way out because you moved violently. We're just going to do this now. But you have a 20. How do you have? By the way, just remind me. How do you have a 22 AC?
So my scale mail armor is 14 plus a full dex bonus because that's part of the scale mail armor ability. And then I have a +1 shield.
That you get a full dex bonus to your AC
Yeah.
just because it's scale, or because it's that scale.
It's serpent scale armor. Its special ability is this suit of magic armor is made from shimmering scales. While wearing it, you apply your full dex bonus instead of the max of +2 while in your armor class.
Wow.
And it does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks.
Yeah,
So-
you bought that somewhere, didn't you?
I did. I asked you for it, and you gave it to me.
I know. I'm just remembering is all. And as I'm reading it, I'm like, this is a crazy powerful set of armor for it being uncommon.
Yeah.
That should be
regret this
definitely
decision,
more than
don't
that.
you?
What's that?
I mean, you know me. I scale things up when I start getting battered down by my players.
Well, I'm sorry. I have to fill the tank role here.
That's true.
Yeah, we're having to go to extremes to adjust here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know it's pretty tanky. Just saying.
Yeah.
I know, but you've got the stealth archer that has to be the frontline fighter.
It's every Skyrim player's dream, a stealth archer that you can also tank with,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Does Baranor do anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay.
Does the snakes hit me?
No.
Okay.
I got, let me see here. That's a 19. It's close.
Yeah, it's close.
Close, but I knew that 19 doesn't hit, so
Okay.
no problem. Okay. Koza, the T-Rex with a dude in your mouth. You're next.
Can I make another bite against him?
Yes,
turn?
you can chew him. You can chew the guy in your mouth, no problem.
You have advantage at it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
I would even say it's. I would say it's an auto hit, but let's see if you crit.
Okay.
I mean, you're chewing what's already in your mouth. We're going full Jurassic Park lawyer bathroom scene.
Okay. So that's 24 to hit.
Okay. That is going to hit him.
He takes another 4d12 plus 7.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Munchings and crunchings.
Okay,
Yep.
that's 26 points of piercing damage.
26. All right.
And
Yeah,
then-
you just, I mean, he's just bleeding out into your mouth. You can taste his blood all over your tongue that's been scorched by him.
Yep.
Now
And then I'm going to move
Good
again.
golly.
And then attack the guy in front of me.
Okay. The one on the ground or the
Yep.
or this guy, or actually they're both on the ground, but one's unconscious, one's not. Which one do you want to hit?
Oh, is the guy in front of me unconscious?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to move and hit the not unconscious guy. Actually, wait.
Okay.
Would it be an auto hit if I hit him while he's unconscious?
Yes.
Okay.
You just have
then I'm
to
gonna-
roll. You just have to roll to see if you crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay.
Okay.
So that
All right.
would I have to roll damage or is it?
No, it's just an auto hit, and he loses 2 death saves.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stomp on him.
Yeah. Squash his little body.
Yeah. All right, that's it.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll his. Let's see if he loses his last death save right here. Yeah, he's dead.
Yes.
Yeah, he just lost his last death save. He is. I'm gonna say that you have crushed his ribs,
He finally had the
Yeah.
courage to die.
and you just see blood just explode from his nose and his mouth and his eyes and his ears, and you just see him, like, his head doesn't move much, and his eyes just fill with red blood. Just, bleh. However, this guy is going to stand up, and he is going to cast a spell. Does anybody interject?
Who is this person? What, the one
This guy right here.
right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and counterspell.
All right. He is going to make a con save.
DC 17.
Yeah. Not great. He fails that. He does not lose his spell slot, but he's going to use his bonus action to cast a different spell. What do you say? You want to hit him?
Action.
No, I'm gonna let it ride.
All right. He's going to Misty Step away from the T-Rex who just watched him currently eating one of his friends and stomped his other friend to death. He's going to get the hell out of there. He can only go 30, so let's see. He's going to dip behind this tent out of the T-Rex's view. Hey, the clerics in my party, do spirit weapons get a opportunity of attack?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so Aziiya's bust of Bast is going to swing hard and try and hit this guy as he leaves. Or wait, opportunity of attack doesn't work with Misty Step, does it? Never mind, that does not happen.
It's instantaneous.
That does not happen. Okay,
It's instantaneous,
So-
and I think it said in the spell that it avoids opportunity attacks.
right.
I could be
Okay,
wrong.
that's fine.
Oh no, it just says you teleport. But
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Come on. All right, Adnosh, who is right next to Iona, is going to make a ranged spell attack at her. And if there's no interference, I'll make that roll now. Yeah, that's going to be an unnatural 20 against you, Iona.
Okay.
And that is going to be... Oh, come on, don't slow me down, roll 20. It slowed me down. Okay, come on. All right. He is going to cast Chill Touch on you, and you will not be able to regain hit points. It's 18 points of necrotic damage. Or is it? Yeah, it's necrotic damage. You will not be able to heal, unfortunately, until the start of your next turn, which is pretty soon, I think.
Yeah.
He is going to also be very uncomfortable watching you or being this close to you, so he's going to cast a bonus action spell to get away. And again, if there's no interference, he's going to move all the way down here. There is currently a zombie behind Kravish that I'll bring out here. I'm going to shunt him to an empty space. He's still moved in that direction. But he's going to make a slam against you, Kravish, not counting the one he made when he hit you. He's going to hit you 4. That's pretty good. What the hell does a zombie have for a mod? That's going to be a 19.
That is my AC.
All right. You want to cutting word him at all? I don't know if that'll work on a zombie.
Just basically, you're as slow as you are stupid.
They have a -4 to 8 to intelligence. Do they have to have a certain intelligence for this to work?
Oh, wait a minute. I can't, because that's a reaction, and I already used my reaction with counterspell.
All right. So he just slaps you in the face with like a wet, rotting fish of an arm.
Mm-hmm.
But he only does... 6 points of bludgeoning damage against your head. Or maybe your chest. You're pretty tall. But that will end the Walking Rod's turn. Kravish, you may retaliate if you wish.
No. Bitch, please. I'm going to draw my sword and stab him.
Yeah. A fun fact. A zombie is neutral evil, while a skeleton is lawful evil.
All right, that's 23 to hit.
Yeah, he has an AC of 8.
And I am going to pump a Divine Smite in there.
Oh boy.
I'm going to use a 2nd level Divine Smite.
So I'm playing nice DM. I want you to look at his health bar. Okay, it's your spell.
Yeah.
All right, he's making a statement.
17
folks.
points of radiant damage on top of what I would roll for damage.
All right. While the battle's not over, I want to know, how do you want to do this to this poor zombie?
Oh, to this poor zombie? Oh, yeah. I'm just like, bitch, please. And I just call upon the wrath of my God, and I just, like, incinerate him, kind of like that thing in Loki, you know, when they pruned them out of the timeline.
Yeah. Yeah, glowing spiritual energy. It consumes him into dust as he drops into a pile.
All right, that's it.
Yeah.
And then, I think is my bonus action, I'm going to give Iona a bardic inspiration. Like, you know you can best these guys. I know you can. And so, Iona, you get a D10.
Ooh. What is inspire? What is an inspiring little icon? How about flexing her muscles? She is inspired. I totally forgot to have 2 of my NPCs act, so at the end of your turn, I'm going to retro their action.
Okay.
It won't affect what you just did.
Bang, don't forget their penalty.
Mm-hmm. All right. Would you like to move?
Yeah.
Or are you...
I think I will move. I am going to come out with my sword drawn, and I am just going to walk my way this way.
Just taking a stroll across the battlefield.
Look intimidating. I mean, there's going to be frost coming from my nostrils as I'm walking toward him with my glowing holy sword here.
Ooh, yeah. All right. So, the guy in Koza's mouth did not get to act. He's still alive. And the 2 remaining piles of snakes have not acted, so we'll start with those. This pile is just going to sidle right up to the T-Rex and take a bite. And so is the pile of snakes surrounding Baranor. So, the snakes next to the T-Rex, that's going to be a 19. The pile of snakes around Baranor, not so great. That's a 14. That's not going to hit him. Having no effect against the serpent armor. You'd think they'd have an advantage against that, but I guess not.
I think that would make the armor just too OP.
Yeah.
Situation.
7 points of
OP.
Yeah, immune against all serpent attacks. Yeah.
7 points of piercing against you, Koza, and I need a con save from your T-Rex.
Okay. So plus 4. Ah. That's a 10.
Okay. So, you are now poisoned. I need you to remember that you can set your attacks to disadvantage. Oops.
That just means a straight roll for the dude in your mouth.
That's true. Poison. There we go. Okay. The guy in your mouth is going to make a ranged spell attack against you. Anybody that wants to counterspell him, I am definitely going to need you to make a perception check to see if you see this. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Burn my reaction for this turn, for this round.
Yeah.
Counterspell.
I need you to make a con save again, Koza, as he is going to cast Ray of Sickness right down your throat. To try and make you throw up. A pretty good con, I think, don't they?
I'm rolling a shit.
Okay. That was an upcast to 3rd level.
Oh, God.
So...
Well, at least stay confident that he's going to have to take falling damage if you puke him up. Which maybe...
That's going to be 17 points of, I guess, necrotic. Puking damage. Poison damage. Yucky. So the fact that you're poisoned, he just poisoned you. I'm going to save it. And you don't puke him up. I'm going to save that.
It's okay.
You've chewed him up pretty decent, though. All right. That does end their turn, so apologies for that. Kravish, you finished your turn. Aziiya is now going to act. She's going to cast Shillelagh on her staff. Move about here. Or no, that's a druid spell. Never mind. She doesn't have that. What she does have is...
Wonderful cooking skills.
Aw. She thanks you mentally. Yeah, she's going to climb because she can do this. So, Koza, your T-Rex takes 1 point of piercing damage as Aziiya clambers up your skin and with her nails, and she's going to cast Vampiric Touch on this dude in your mouth. So let's roll that. I don't know if that's arranged or if it's just a thing that he needs to save. Come on. All right. melee spell attack, so she gets advantage. Yay! Her first one is not great, is a 9. Her second one is a natural 18, so that will definitely hit him. 3d6. What the hell? She'll spend an extra spell slot and upcast that bitch. All right. 15. Oh. Almost. This guy goes limp in your mouth, and you can see as she hangs from your jaw, you can see this siphoning of blood from his body into her hand. It doesn't look like she drinks it or anything, but it definitely fills her up, and her eyes turn red momentarily. Her bonus action will move this guy, and you know what? She's going to leave this guy to you and try to go after this guy. What is it, 20 feet for spiritual weapon? That might not. So. That might not be enough. You know what? She's going to hit the snakes. She'll go right here and hit the snakes. And miss with a natural 6. Wah, wah. Okay. That is all of my turns. Iona, you are next.
Ooh, choices. I've got something that can be pretty effective, but I kind of want the people at a higher hit point to be at perhaps slightly lower hit points to really make it work. Just to confirm, these guys they're living, right? So they're not going to be undead and therefore immune to necrotic damage.
No, there are no undead creatures on the field right now.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, I am going to pull the dead at this guy.
Okay. He's going to get a 8 for his wisdom save.
Yeah, okay, so that is going to be 3d12 plus 5.
Powerful.
So that's going to be 24 damage to him.
Okay.
And then now Aziiya has got her spiritual weapon near these snakes, so I think my spiritual weapon will just move.
Yeah, you're closer.
15 feet to this one and take a final swing.
All right.
And I can choose Bardic Inspiration after I roll my attack, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you
yes.
can roll it, and then if you need to use it, you can.
Can you add that to damage, or is it just ability checks and attacks?
It's a D20 test, whether it be a saving throw, attack roll.
No. I mean, can you add your Bardic Inspiration die to damage?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Not to damage.
That'd be cool.
Okay, so yeah, I will be spiritual weaponing this one.
Yeah.
24.
24 hits.
And 6 force damage.
So close. Is there anything else you want to do to him?
Are you allowed to say how many hit points he's on right now? Because that looks like a very small bar.
Yeah, I'll only ever tell you if it's 1, and it is.
Very funny. Well, I am going to... I just want to see where I am in relation to certain individuals. I am going to just walk here so that I'm a little more central to wherever I need to be, but I've used my action and my bonus action, so that's going to be it.
Okay. Sorry, spaced a little. If that's your turn...
I get it.
If that's your turn, you are next with Baranor on deck.
I'm just going to want to do something cool, but I also don't want to waste anything super fun.
Okay.
The person that Aziiya was just going after, I'm just going to chuck a nice light firebolt right at its face.
Are you talking about her spiritual weapon or her?
The one that she was going after.
Okay, so that's the dude in his mouth. Sorry, I should put her there. That's the dude in the T-Rex's mouth.
And
Or this guy, or this pile of snakes right here.
you know what? Pile of snakes.
All right.
That's going to be a 16 to hit.
That does hit.
And 20 points of fire damage.
Woohoo! These snakes are on fire.
And that'll be it for me.
Okay. Baranor, you are currently still swarmed by snakes.
Yes.
What do you wish to do?
I think Luna's going to start to get rid of that.
All right. You wanted to
She's gonna
yank some snakes off of you?
Yeah, she's going to attack the snakes.
Cool.
I can't see anything in the rules that she wouldn't still get pack tactics, so I'm going to go with advantage on that.
She's right next to you.
Yeah, I mean, she's within 5 feet, so...
Just because the target is on the thing that's causing pack tactics doesn't mean you can't do it.
Yeah, 28 to hit.
28 hits.
All right. And
I'm going to temporarily move you away
okay,
so I can get that snake out. All right. Okie dokie.
And then, I don't know. And can I then attack the snakes as well, or do I have to, make a check to get off them?
You have to make a contested strength check.
Sure.
See if you can shake them free.
All right.
All right. It's only a 10, I think. Wait, no, that's the... Never mind.
That was something
They
else.
got a... They didn't get good. Yeah, they got a 2. So we can say that you are shook loose of them. And
Okay.
why don't you go ahead and choose which empty square you want to shunt them into?
The one that they are into isn't... Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You're between the snakes and Luna.
Okay, so was that an
All right.
action to do that?
No, that was an end of your turn thing.
Oh, okay. All right, well...
And if you didn't shake them loose, they would bite you. But they can't now.
Okay, well, if that was the end of my turn, then yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Posa, you are up.
Well, I'm just gonna do the guy in my mouth still.
What's your T-Rex hit points at?
Hang on.
11 billion.
I'm at 78 hit points as a T-Rex.
I can't hear you, bud.
I said I'm at 78 hit points as a T-Rex.
Ah, okay. I
Yeah.
imagined it was a lot.
Well, I only get 135,
Yeah.
and my AC isn't that high, so.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna chew this guy.
Okay.
Come on, fuck yeah, 27.
Yeah. And is that advantage?
Well, it's advantage because he's restrained, but it's disadvantage because I'm poisoned, so it's just a straight roll.
Oh, right. Right.
So he's gonna take another 4d12 plus 7.
All right. Obviously, you feel his body go limp. The question is, what do you do now?
I eat him, of course.
Okay. You all watch the T-Rex do. You watch the T-Rex do what T-Rexes do, and he just chews him and bucks his head backwards, and see him chomp a couple times, and that cultist, man, he just slides right down his throat.
I've been munching him this whole time. It'd be weird to spit him out now.
Give a roar. Give a Jurassic Park T-Rex roar.
Cool.
All right.
Never mind. My computer's being slow.
Aw. Why don't you do it? Well done. All right. These snakes are not happy at being thrust off of you, Baranor, so they're going to make an attack against you. That's very good. That's a 24. I need you to make a con save. And Okay, so that's a fail. So Baranor, you're gonna take. Let me do my bite damage first. All right, 4 points of piercing, followed by another. Okay, this is where it really comes in. 7 points of poison damage. You are poisoned, and there we go.
Was poison mean in this?
Any attack actions are at disadvantage. I think ability checks too. I'll look that up in a second, or unless someone else wants to. It's not super important right now. That's gonna be it for him. I think that's it. Nope, we still got snakes over here.
Yeah, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah. Okay, ability checks. That's what I thought. Okay. This pile of snakes up here is going to, I guess, attack the T-Rex's feet. Not bad. That's going to be a 17. And and you're already poisoned. But you need to make another con save to see if you take poison damage. Okay, so that's 6 points of piercing damage, Koza, and give me another con save. Unless you did it already. No, you didn't.
No, I did not.
Not good. You only needed a 10. That's a fail.
Yeah, I failed by
Wait a
4
minute.
points.
Hold on. Baranor, you got a 13 on that. I had the wrong. I got to back up. You are not poisoned.
Okay.
And you can take those 7 poison damage that I gave you and give those back to you.
Oh, okay.
I had the wrong DC up. My bad.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, you're not poisoned. Okay, sorry, Noah. You got a 5. Yeah, that's not good. You can take his poison damage.
Yay!
You can take 15 points of poison damage, and you know what? Now you have been poisoned so much that now you're going to puke.
Well, I already ate him, so it was worth it.
You all watch the green T-Rex that looks a little greener around the gills just completely regurgitate a completely decimated, ripped apart, and chewed up, stomach acid covered cultist on the ground. Blech.
Will the snakes take bludgeoning damage from the vomit?
It definitely covers the snakes with puke.
He's ABCG. He's already been chewed and digested.
Yeah. All right. That's the snake's turn. Good. Let's see here. This guy is not super comfortable around Kravish, so he's going to move behind this tent. He's very tall, so he can see over it. He's going to see Iona, and he's going to go after Iona again. Iona, just as curiosity, where are you at HP-wise?
Oh, just as curiosity. Just as curiosity. As an intellectual question, I am at 95 hit points.
Okay. Took a lot of shit for having almost 100 hit points. All right. Well, this guy is going to move his hands and utter some words. You're within range. Kravish, you're within range.
I'm going to counterspell it.
All right. He is going to roll a con save. Wow, natural 17. So that's going to be a 19 for that.
He fails.
All right. Wow. What, I got to beat a 23 with you?
Yep.
Jesus.
I'm an abjuration wizard, man.
Yeah. No. It's just shocking is all. All right. Well,
they buffed it in the new rules, so I get to add my proficiency bonus.
Cool. Is that for all spell save DCs?
For any abjuration, so dispel magic, counter spell. There's some other weird one in there I would never use, but detect magic. I can add my proficiency to detect magic.
Right.
Anyone would ever need to do that.
Okay. Well, that's going to be his turn, I think. There's not a whole lot you could do bonus action-wise that he would even have. So, who's next? Kravish.
All right. Oh, Pigeon, you can't run.
He's trying.
25.
Oh, boy.
And I'm just going to straight up stab a motherfucker. 13?
Nah, not even close.
All right.
That misses naturally.
All right. And for my...
Can I give him my inspiration to reroll the attack?
Sorry?
Well, I've got I'm not sure you have bardic inspiration. I'm talking about my regular inspiration die. You can give that to allies, right? To reroll.
Yeah, if you want to, you can spend it that way. That's my inspiration to you, right?
Yeah. I actually had it before, but I don't think you said anything about us being allowed to have multiple inspirations, so I'm defaulting to saying you can have one inspiration, something.
Yep.
Okay.
If you want to re-roll that, Kravish.
Yeah.
Ah.
Nah, well, it was worth a try.
It was.
I'm changing out.
It was worth a try.
This little animated dice is going to dice jail.
I will say he has to use shield. I'm sorry, go ahead. I just ran over you.
And also it was within Iona's character trait. She wants this guy dead, so she would have put in a little extra effort to see if that could happen, but hey.
Right. Well, he did need to use shield.
Well, at least I can take comfort there.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have a bonus action you want to use?
Well, I do. Well, he's not Bane, so it really doesn't matter. And so I am going to draw a Bane.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Shield of Faith to give me a +2 to my armor.
All right. Come on. It's now slightly easier for them to hit people. Aziiya is going to drop from your back, Koza. And you know what? She has had enough of these mother effing snakes on this mother effing plane, and she's just going to make an unarmed attack with her big tabaxi claws and just all over these snakes. That's going to be very high. That's going to hit them. And let me go up here. Feline ability. Cat's claws. All right. She's going to make... let's see. Does she kill these stupid snakes? She does. The snakes scatter into nothing as she slashes them with her black claws, and they kind of scatter and disappear into dust. She's going to also cast Healing Word on Koza. She's going to upcast that to 3rd level. Yeah. So that's a 3d8. 3d8. Koza, your T-Rex form receives 11 points. Not that great. But that's going to end her turn. She's kind of sticking close to you. Well, you know what? She's going to move closer to everybody else, actually. She's going to move down here next to Luna. And she's going to pet Luna real quick. Kind of a nice little pat across the top of her head as Luna scans the battlefield.
Luna is severely confused about this very large cat petting her.
Well, yeah. It's trying times. Very strange. Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria.
All right. Iona, you are up, and you are on deck.
Okay. Iona is going to move here so that every adversary is within 30 feet of her visual range.
Okay.
And then she's going to speak a word.
What word is that?
And it rolls up the battlefield.
Let me read this guy.
Yeah.
Divine word. Okay. Charisma throw. Okay. All right. So there's only 2 creatures left. So I will have the.
This guy's still around, right? He's got 1 hit point.
Yep, he was hiding behind my turn order. Okay, so 3. Let's do that guy first. His con save is all of 10.
It's charisma, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. So he has all of 9. So he drops dead. Come on, wake up.
Excuse me.
Bless you. All right. Oh, come on. There. He's dead. Jeez. And all right, the last pile of snakes for an 8. Oh man, he got a. It's probably not good for a snake though. Oh, damn. Went from an 18 to a 14. So this pile of snakes is going to pop out of his snake form, and you hear that disjointed all coagulate into a central point where he stands, but he is not at 4 hit points. This pile of snakes is gone. He is now standing in his place. Let me fix his hit points, please. All right. Let's see. Let me look something up because I got to take some out. Right? He's at 50 points. Okay, it does carry. Got it. Okay. 50 points minus that much is over half his HP. I'll give you that. All right. And now finally this guy. Oh, no. All right. With your divine word kind of wreaking havoc across the battlefield with this, divine rippling of energy, Adnosh falls to his knees, and he kind of looks, his throat slashed, his skin burnt and beaten. He falls to his knees, pulls a potion from his belt, and sucks it down feverishly. He regains 6 hit points, not enough to revive one so grievously injured. He looks to the skies, and you notice now it is black as of night. You don't know how you didn't notice, but the moon bathes the field in blue light, and he calls into the air, "Oh, my lady, you've come." You all crane your necks, as do the other cultists, against the pale light of this new moon, and you see a shape high above you. Flapping tatters of a cloak frame a woman sitting atop a broom of flying. Her long hair billowing in the night reveal an ornate rod of some kind, wreathed in sickly green flame in her hands. What you see, is this.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, yeah. Get them all out. I was expecting Wizard of Oz memes, but that's fine. All right. Yeah, I knew it. Has anybody seen Wicked?
I haven't.
I have, yes. It was a very faithful adaptation of the musical.
It was good?
Yes, like I said, it's a very faithful adaptation of the musical.
Oh, right on. With an added bonus of scenes like that they couldn't get away with on stage.
Yes, absolutely.
Although they try, don't they? Okay. Hocus Pocus as well, yes. The woman in the moon, Adnash reaches up. My body is broken, Ara. Raise my bones and let me serve one last time. The woman in the moon hovers, saying nothing, until finally she swings the scepter and it rockets a mote of green flame. It hits the ground, detonating. And what you see is this. And this is going to apply to everybody here. There we go. Boom. Blows up. Everybody on the field needs to make a Constitution saving throw. As I do this.
Natural 20.
Nice.
15. Not bad.
Not bad, not bad.
21.
Baranor got a 4, Luna got a 12.
All right.
Rolling real.
Okay.
I still
You
got
needed to
my
beat a
acid left.
17. You needed to beat a 17. So Baranor fails. Luna fails. Koza fails. Kravish fails. Iona, you passed. And Yuno passed, which is everybody except, hold on, Aziiya needs to pass as well. Ooh, she got a 16. Aziiya failed. This guy needs to also roll. That just popped out of his form. He actually passed. And Adnash passed as well. Anybody who failed is going to have to suffer 10d6 necrotic damage.
Mother clucker.
Holy crap.
As this mote of evil energy spreads across the battlefield.
Oh,
That's 38 points full, which would be
fill up.
14, no. Why am I'm failing at math right now.
It'd be 19 halved.
Yeah, thank you. My
The
calculator
bard is
decided to
about
not
to
work. Yeah, and those of you who failed, all of you would pretty much just get knocked right on your ass. All falling prone. Luna is down, yes?
No, she's up.
She's up. Baranor is up, barely. Well, not barely. You got
Barely.
your health left. It's the only way I could hit you. Okay. You reel from the pain, the agonizing death magic ripping and tearing you apart, shredding your flesh, racking your bones. The effect subsides, but still your skin quakes as you rise to your feet. What few of you remain conscious. Ara floats a bit closer, maybe 70 feet above you, and cackles in wretched glee. Her silhouette against the light darkness further. The light darkens further if possible, swallowing the light around her. Iona, in the flesh. I never thought I would see you again. But it seems the rumors are true. My own blood, traipsing through the woods, spying, sneaking, all but honoring her word to serve humbly the Lady of Poison. Well, now I lay before you, empowered. She raises the scepter. A blast of green lightning erupts from the top into the air. And in-charged with noble work. For I too serve nay the pale goddess any longer, but the bane of the living himself. Melogram whispers to me, beckons my service, and the whole of the continent under my command is my reward. And I will see you bow before his power, before you slip your coils and rise too in my army of the rot. But not you, Iona. You will serve at my side, where you belong, with your family. Now, be a dear. Once this rabble is dead, and the flesh from their bones is ash, bring my new minions to the forest's edge of the needle, and come to me, my child, my darling niece. Come to me if you dare. And she is going to cast down that scepter once again, and a different shade of green spreads across the field. And she takes off into the night, cackling. The entire field begins to wriggle with energy. The corpses on the ground. And let me illuminate that by doing this. Quite a few fewer corpses on the ground as many begin to stand up and rise. At least a dozen, maybe 2 dozen of these creatures. Aziiya kind of quickly reacts and says, "The entire campsite is coming back to life. Do we stay and fight them, or do we flee? It seems we have destroyed her group of necromancers. What say the group? We must act fast." As more and more of these creatures begin to stand to their feet, their eyes glow green. What do you all do?
I
Scramble.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
one vote for leave.
I'm gonna start walking away.
I'm stealing up. I'm a paladin.
You know what?
All right. I need. Which direction are you going?
The rest of you may try to convince me otherwise, but
okay. So, we can continue our turn order. We've got bolting through this battlefield. I will say, you can escape opportunities of attack for this first round if you want to get away. Right now, it is Yuno's turn. Are you using your full movement?
Oh yeah, Yuno's dashing the hell out of here.
That was cut short by Ara's arrival.
Sorry?
The spell I cast is a bonus action, so I've still got my action on my turn.
Okay, that's fine. You can go ahead and act. As I litter the field with all these undead.
Given that there's one right in front of me, and I have a sword that does extra damage to one undead, and also I'm really annoyed right now, I'm just going to take a swing with the sunblade.
All right.
Let's say this one.
That's fine.
Okay, so it's 13 radiant damage, and then there's going to be an extra. Is it 1d8 if I'm going up against undead?
What does your item? What does the item say? You said 18 points?
Oh, it's 1d10 if it's extra 1d10 if I'm going up against an undead.
Okay.
Oh no, it says 1d8 on here. Sorry. I'm just double checking the D&D thing.
That's okay.
Yeah, extra 1d8 radiant damage.
Alright.
And hitting undead. So it's an
Okay.
extra 3 points. It's not much.
Well, it's still up, but it's definitely got a huge burn scar across his chest where you strike it. So Yuno is using his full movement. Are you using your dash too? Are you getting off the map?
Yes. Yuno is running as far and fast as his little legs will carry him.
Okay, in which direction? You came from this direction moving south. That's how you got here.
Yeah, I'm going to go back the way we came.
Okay, Yuno is off the map. Iona, are you staying put? You are not going to incur an opportunity attack right now because these things are rising to their feet and they haven't had a chance to react yet.
Okay, I think I have maybe 15 of movement left, so I guess I can get to like here. Yeah, I can get to about here. So I'm sort of on the edge, but not quite there.
Well, that's in the opposite direction that you came.
Oh, right.
Just so you know. You can go that way if you wish.
Okay, in that case, I am going to be going here.
Running towards the T-Rex. Got it.
Yeah, and next to Aziiya just might have some awkward questions. Like,
she doesn't look really she consumed with that right now.
Yeah, it's a later
Baranor?
problem. It's a later.
Yeah. Things were said, but yeah, right now Baranor is next with Luna on his tail. What would you like to do?
All right. Luna and I are both going to take the disengage action.
Yep. That's fine. You don't have to because they're not going to catch you yet.
Okay. Well, either way,
it wouldn't matter yet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And as I run past Koza, I'm going to reach up and cast lesser restoration on him.
Ooh.
Take the poison condition off of him.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. You are no longer poisoned, but you are still a T-Rex.
And then I will continue to run past him off the battlefield.
All right.
I mean, I have 5 movement, and Luna has 30.
Gotcha. All right, I'll just grab you two. Luna and Baranor are off the map. Koza, you are standing tall and more healthy than you felt before. You see a few, 3 zombies around you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna follow Baranor the fuck out of here.
All right, you get the fuck out of there.
Big old T-Rex.
Koza is successfully off the map. The walking rot is now going to stand at attention, and they can now act. It is their turn. They only have 20 feet of movement, so let's see how many can get to who I want them to. Yeah.
Yep.
What about this guy? This guy's got to walk around the tent, so I'm going to say he can't get to you. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 slam attacks against Gravish. Let's go ahead and bunch them up around you, including the wizard, who's not a wizard anymore. That is not going to be good. Hold on. Okay, that's a 9. That's a 18. That's a 12, and the last slam is another 9.
All 4 miss.
All right, all 4 of them miss you. Who else has? Aziiya has zombies near her, and I think that's it, right? Everybody else is off the map, so oh boy, Aziiya, Ella, and Iona, you've got some as well.
Oh yeah.
This guy is not actually undead. He is going to, you know what? He's going to opportunity of attack, and he's going to move over here, or not opportunity of attack. He's going to leave. You get an opportunity of attack against him. This guy's going to stand up. Come on, stand up. This guy is no longer dead. He is undead. Let's take that off of him. He's going to rise to his feet. All right. Iona, you and your new cat friend are being surrounded by these guys that all get their movement. How far can he walk? He can get there. He can move through his comrades. All right. How about this guy? Yep. And how about this guy? Oh no, he can move too. Okay, that's it. That's all I can do. All right, so we're going to just split these in half. That's going to be 5 attacks against each of you. Let's do Aziiya's attacks. That's a 13 miss. That's another 13 miss. That's a unnatural 20 pass. That's a 12 miss. So that's 2 attacks against her for all of 1d6 plus 1 damage. So we'll do it twice for Aziiya. Aziiya takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Iona, that's going to be a natural 20. Let's just go ahead and
Silvery
roll
barb.
that one.
No, it isn't.
Okay,
I've got a
he's
thing
gonna
that
roll
means
it
that
again.
It's not a natural 20, so nope.
Okay, so never mind.
Okay.
I'll hold my silvery barbs then.
Okay. The second roll is unnatural 19. And that was the first one, so we got 4 more. Not great. 14. That's a 19 again. And another 19. I rolled really high there, hon. I'm sorry.
It's fine. So, damage.
So that's all 5 hit. So let's do this. That's going to be, 2 whole points of damage for the first one. 7 for the second. That's 9. Plus that's 15. 21. And finally, 26 points of bludgeoning damage from all of these zombies.
Okay. For the initial
Krabish.
members of the party, I am at 69 hit points, so let's get
Nice.
the joke now. Yeah.
Nice. That's all I got. All right. Krabish, you are next. You are surrounded by zombies at this moment. So are
Yep.
2 of your comrades.
So, once again, I'm going to drop Shield of Faith because what I'm going to do next requires concentration.
Okay.
And I am going to upcast Spirit Guardians at 6th level.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that con or wisdom?
It is a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Zombies.
DC 17.
All right. This is -2 to everything. That's a natural 20. -2 is 18. I don't know if I just automatically pass, but that's an 18, so that's definitely a pass there. Another natural 20. I swear to God. This is where I get these, for real. That's going to be a 12, and the last one is a 10. So that's 10 for the first one and 8 for this one. All right, so 2 of them pass by the grace of the gods. Go on and roll your damage. They
I
each
already
have
did.
20.
19.
Okay.
19
All right.
full.
They are all greatly reduced. I have to augment this guy. He has new hit points now. 18, 19. Okay. 19 is fail. So. Okay. There's that one. And 9 had to be what? That'd be 9 points, right? For of pass.
Yeah, for a pass would be 9.
Yeah. Okay. While I do this, it is Aziiya's turn. She is going to.
I just used my action. I didn't use my bonus
Oh,
action.
my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. For my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word because I'm all jacked up right now. At
Yeah.
4th level.
How far are you from this guy? Aha. You know what?
22 points
Just
of
to be
healing
a
back.
jerk, he's going to counterspell you.
Fuck you.
No healing word for you.
That's a 22 on my con save.
Ah. That definitely passes.
So, nanner. 22.
Well, Yep. Okay. So you do get your healing. All right. Aziiya is going to leap into the air. She's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 opportunity attacks, but she's got to get out of there. So let's see. 17 is a hit. 2 is a fail. Natural 20 on... wow. I can't believe I'm rolling all my natural 20s at the end of this freaking combat.
Silvery barbs on that one.
All right. I'll take this 7. So that's a miss. And that's a 12. That's a miss.
So has someone else already negated the nat 20? Because if not, then I'll do it.
I did.
Yep. Yeah, he silvery barbs it. And the last one is a hit. So only 2 of these hit. Whew. So Aziiya is going to take 7 points and 6 points as she leaps into the air, arcs and jumps. And we'll say she jumps here so that she can also get off the map. But before she does, she is going to... actually, you know what? No, she's not. She has Dimension Door. She's going to take it. She's going to grab your shoulder, Iona, and she's going to say, "Do you trust me now?"
Let's find out.
And she's going to wave her hand, and both of you disappear, and you're going to reappear in the forest several tens of meters away off the map. No opportunity attack for you. So, Kravish, you are the only one.
For you.
Yeah.
The damage they took was radiant. They don't have any vulnerability to that.
No. That's
Okay.
just that's fiends, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. They have immunities to poison and immunity to the poison conditions, but they're not.
That's it.
They're not vulnerable to anything else.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm
All
the
right,
only guy
Kravish.
left on the map.
Yeah. Let's act until you are off the map or dead, or you kill all the rest. What would you like to do?
I was going to say we're back to my turn.
Well, let's see here. Yeah, Yuno doesn't get a turn. Bernard doesn't get a turn. Hold on.
Well, actually,
back
sorry,
to you.
Can I retrospectively change my move?
It depends on what you want to do.
I was just going to say I stay on the map because I.
Oh, you don't want to go with Aziiya?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well,
Yeah, I don't think it's a character for her, and I had a thing to do, so.
she's going to go round and she's going to disappear.
Yeah, Iona's just going to sort of look at her, shake her head, and then while making uncomfortable eye contact with this guy, cast Word of Radiance that hits everyone within 5 feet of her.
Okay. All right, let me roll wisdom on him. Not great. That's an 8. And they have, I believe they have a -2 to wisdom. Yep. All right. Everyone within 5 feet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zombies. So that's a 1. A natural 1. That's a 19, and it's 20. It's 17.
With 7 creatures.
Yeah, but they're not within 5 feet of her.
1, 2.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just doing the zombies right now.
Oh, just the zombies. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just doing. He already failed.
My bad.
That's gonna be a. So far I've got a 17 and a 16. What do I got to beat? 18. So those are both fails. A 13 and then a 5. So I think only 1 passed.
Okay, and then leaving that destruction in her wake, Iona will scuff the backs of her heels together and vanish in a column of smoke. And is then off the map.
Yes, she is. You all see her disappear, and how far can you go?
60 feet, and then I've got my full
60
movement
feet
as well. Even when I reappear, I'm still shrouded in smoke.
Yeah. Kravish, you watch Iona across the field. It almost looks like the zombies dive on her and she bursts into black mist. But that black mist rockets through the air, almost seamlessly reappears way far away. And you watch this column of smoke just kind of tear off like a cloud of mist through the woods. It is going to be the zombies' turn first. So they're going to take
So
their
those
time getting
mofos around
to
me still have to make their wisdom saves.
Yeah, yep, they do. Let me just move some guys. That's going to be, yep. And every one of these are going to, they're all going to make their wisdom saves. I just got to get them to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this guy will definitely make it. This guy probably won't. Let's see, can he make it? Yep. Who can't make it? They can. No, wait. They only got 20. They only got 20. Okay, so it's just these guys. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if they're still up. Nope, that's not good. That's a 3. That's a 5. That's a 6. And this is where that's a natural 1. This is where all my natural 20s get balanced out from. Okay, so these 4 around you. Let's move these guys out. They take full. I did. Yeah, okay.
So full is 27 points.
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't do this guy yet. Okay, 27. All right, yeah, they all burst into flame or radiant energy and poof into dust. These guys, so let's get rid of them. These 2 guys are going to move, or all 3 of them actually, they're going to move into your melee and take their place. Let's do wisdom saves for them. That's a natural 1. That's a 8. And that's a 10. So go ahead and roll damage again. Sorry?
Roll new damage for them.
Yes, please.
26.
All right. They all also get fizzled out, and your little flitty fairies just kind of dance around them. You are now somewhat alone on the battlefield. However, these guys definitely are going to move up and into your range, but not quite close enough to get hit by your things. But they're moving towards you. There's a kind of a sea of zombies moving towards you. And it is your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to use my movement to get these guys.
Okay. Let's see. That's a 0. That's an 8. That's a 6. That's a 0. And that's a -1. For a natural 1. They all fail.
So that's 20 points.
All right. They're all still up. They're going to move in your range.
Oh, I haven't taken my action. It's my turn, isn't it?
My bad. Yeah, it is. It is. I keep cutting you off. I apologize.
It's okay. That's okay. Let's see. And I am to help get another person on the field. I am going to cast Summon Dragon.
Whoa.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Belay that. I forgot that it's a concentration spell, and I'll lose my flitty fairies if I do that. So never mind that.
Aw, okay. That would have been dope.
That would have been dope. I am going to... How jacked up are they? How are their health bars?
Oh. They're pretty bad. Let me update all that. They all look like this guy.
Okay.
Someone is very busy doing memes, I think. Is that all you wanted to do?
Oh no. I am going I'm going to use Anthem's Edge, and I am going to stab that guy.
Which one?
This one, the one at 12 o'clock.
Okay. Stab away.
22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Let me just check something here. All right. For 18 points of damage.
All right. Yeah, you stab him right in the head, and he slips off your sword and falls down motionless.
All right. And then for my bonus action, I am going to cast a 3rd level healing word.
Okay.
For 19 points.
Okie dokie. He's not going to counterspell you this time.
Oh, good.
I could, but I want you to know. I could, but I won't. Healing word works. They are going to slap you in the face. I got to do some more. They're going to move around you, actually. This one's going to move here. This one's going to move down here. This one, there's no way he can reach you. Oh, he can.
If they're starting their turn, then they have to make their wisdom saves when you get them all removed.
Yep. Yeah, there's no... Is that the end of their turn or the beginning of their turn?
Beginning.
Okay, then these guys are gone. They did not have very many points. Oh, I did the wrong guy. There, that guy's gone. Who else can make it? Nope. This guy moved, though. He should have been over here at last turn. And that definitely probably will make it.
Wait, did that guy pass his wisdom save?
Which guy?
This guy.
Oh.
The Word of Radiance?
Oh, yeah, no. All these guys are gone. You pulverized.
Yeah,
you made
they did that to stop that guy from getting to our last guy on the field while he escaped, so...
That's true. He's gone too. Okay, so I'm going to move all these guys up, but they're not going to get to you. So what do you want to do, Krabish? That's all they get. They're not going to... They don't know how to use a dash action.
Right.
And I don't think there's anybody under you. No.
Nope.
Okay. All right. What do you want to do?
We'll take
You're just going to keep moving?
That's 15 feet right there.
All right. Go ahead and roll your... I'm not going to even bother with rolling because they're going to be dead eventually. But go ahead and roll your damage. Let's see if you get anybody on their first try.
20.
20? Yeah. So they're going to take full. I'm just going to have them auto fail, but they get to throw. And you know what? With their turn, they're going to get demolished because it's on their first turn. So yeah, you kind of chew your way down the battlefield until the campsite feels relatively clear. We'll say these guys move their way towards you, and eventually Spirit Guardians is amazing against zombies. Let's face it.
Yes.
They have a terrible wisdom. They don't have a lot of hit points, and if they take a swipe at you here or there, it's no skin off your back. It's 1d6 plus 1.
Yep.
So you clear the field as you can barely see the heels of your friends as they are running away, and you're just like standing there alone, covered in zombie guts.
Feel like Stern Brightblade holding the wall.
Yeah, and do you follow your friends, or are you going to bask in your glory for a little bit?
Right before I do, once I survey the devastation, I plunge Anthem's Edge into the ground. I say a prayer of thanksgiving to the Platinum Dragon and just let out a roar of victory.
Yeah.
My only regret is that there was nobody else here to see it.
There are.
Take off.
Yeah, there are. We'll say there's a couple of crawling hands or crawling claws that kind of you didn't really notice in the field of play that just sort of like turn towards you and they scuttle away. And you tear off into the forest.
Wait, before that, the bodies of those druid/mages, the higher ups, I'm going to loot those bodies.
Okay.
I'm going to look for any information, any effects.
All right. Well, go ahead and give me an investigation check, and
also,
you can go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, DM's choice, of course, but if any of them have, and it may not be in character for them to have this.
Ellie, you cut off. I couldn't hear you. You want to repeat what you said? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, DM's choice, of course, but and it might not be in character for them, so feel free to say no, but if any of them have a holy symbol of Talona on them, I have a use for that, but if not, then I understand.
Okay. You're not here to ask that request. You're kind of still moving. I don't know. Are any of you locked psychically?
If she can ask
with,
if she can ask me, then I can telepathically communicate.
Okay. Is there a range on your ability or not?
A mile, I want to say.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Your investigation does not go well, but we'll get into what you find after a little break.
No problem.
Yeah. Good old spirit guardians.
Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spirit Guardians is so fun.
I love the Footy Fairies.
It's really good against little minions. So, all right, folks, it's 4:20.
It's when
we'll take a short break. What'd you say, bud?
It's when Shadowheart actually becomes useful.
Yeah. Shadowheart or a hireling that you maybe get. Yeah. Okay. It's 4:20. We'll take a short break. We'll meet back here at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's a quick break. Refresh yourselves, and let's see what Kravish doesn't find on the battlefield.
For reals. Come on, give me advantage for something. I just mowed through 20 zombies, man.
Well, we'll see what kind of roleplay you throw at me if I feel generous. So we'll meet back here in about 10 minutes.
All right.
All righty. Hello.
Hello.
All right.
I wish to retcon something before that investigation roll.
Oh, do you?
I do. I mean, you can still
I bet you do.
You can still hold me to the roll if you want to, but I do want to retcon something.
No, I think it would be more fun if you found stuff. What would you like to do?
Oh, after I do my prayer and my roar of victory, I'm just going to use the psychic link to go, you can come out now. They're all dead again.
All right, yeah. Baranor, you hear a distant Kravish pleading for assistance in a non-dangerous way.
Insight check.
It's really me.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight against Kravish's persuasion because he's not telling a lie right now.
Okay.
Let's have a roll off.
I don't have great insight, so this is gonna be great.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Kravish says it's clear back there. I didn't think any of us were staying to actually fight, but I guess he did, and looks like he cleared them all.
Yeah, Aziiya's going to stop short in her tracks and look at you all, and she's going to look back at the campsite area and say, "And is he normally in the habit of just destroying the entire enemy force single-handedly once he's been abandoned?"
I will pointedly look at Yuno and go, "No, that's usually him."
She's going to kind of sniff the air and very stealthily make her way back to the campsite. She's going to appear back on the map, and what the heck? Let's put her back on the map. How long does spiritual weapon last?
It lasts a while.
Yeah?
It does last a while.
Well, I'm going to get rid of all these stupid windows I don't need anymore.
Oh no, it's a minute. Sorry, it's a while in terms of battle terms, but it's probably gone by now.
Okay, her weapon fades. Your weapon fades. There are bodies all over the ground, including ones that you recognize, Iona, if you choose to go back to the party.
Oh, I'm also.
Aziiya's going to be there. Okay.
I just found like a stool or a stump to just sit on. Got my sword in there, and I'm just kind of taking a breather.
Are you looking like Merry and Pippin when everybody comes to Isengard?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you watch Kravish stumbling along the battlefield. It looks like he's looking around and pawing things with his clawed feet, but doesn't look like he's finding much as his eyes are kind of blearied, and he's sort of like he's got a little bit of an imbalance issue. And I'm going to say that Aziiya is going to throw a 3rd level healing word into you. So that's going to be 3d8.
How far down are you?
Yeah, you got 15 more points there, Kravish.
We're good.
What are you at?
80.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah. For as long as this battle was, you guys did not take a terrible amount of damage. Baranor and Luna are looking a little worse for wear, but
I was down to 20.
yeah.
That was right
as I was telling Baranor, I was telling Baranor that my circle of death rolls were terrible. Let me see if I can go up there.
What was it? 6d10?
It was 10d6.
10d6. Either way.
Yeah, I know. It should be a lot. It was like half of maximum. And I think I did 38.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You guys have survived worse. All right, so I'll say that most of the party, if not all of the party, if you have reasons for not going back to the campsite and you want to traipse off into the woods on your own, speak now. Otherwise, we can have the party in the middle of the campsite. There's a little more blood strewn around the place than there was when you got here, but there are, I'll say that necromantic blast that Ara spread on the ground to raise the dead looks like she raised about maybe 70% of the corpses that were on the ground. So there's only probably about maybe 10 of them that are just corpses. They are not former undead, which that matters in certain spells and things that you want to do to them. But yeah, you don't find a damn thing of value, Kravish. You don't really find any holy symbols on any of these people, but you're not really looking for it. You're kind of going for their waist. And none of them seem to have any valuables on their waistband, near as you can tell.
Okay. Is everybody else there? Are they still... Okay, we're just reforming now?
Well, like I said, unless somebody has reason not to come back to camp, we can just say everybody is here.
Okay. Like, yeah, I tried to look through everybody, but I'm still a little woozy, and the adrenaline kind of pumping really well, so I didn't find anything, but take that with what that was worth.
You'll also notice that the... sorry, hold on. You also notice that as Ara spirited away and you were left to deal with all of these zombies, the daylight returned. The moon was replaced with the sun. So, because you guys originally entered this campsite before the cultists showed up, first thing in the morning, I think.
Yeah, it was early morning.
Yeah, so it's still 10, 11 in the morning right now as you guys are kind of bathed in daylight once again. So what were you going to say, Ellie? I'm sorry.
I may have an investigate since Vish got a 1, so I'm going to see if I can find something.
Okay, you can make an investigation. Anybody who wishes.
Yeah.
You want to look for holy symbols?
I am going to be looking for holy symbols, but I'm also just going to be looking for anything I can find. That's what I've got in my mind is something that I have a use for. But aside from that, there are other things that.
Okay, fair enough.
If I find them.
And anybody else who would like to look around, make an investigation check. You can do these individually, or you can give each other advantage. I don't care which one you want to do.
I'll make an investigation check and cast.
Okay.
If someone wants to help me, that would be great. Also, unless Luna can help me, I don't know.
She can help you. You guys are linked telepathically.
All right.
Yeah. Aziiya is going to offer guidance on Iona's investigation. So if you would like to roll a d4.
Hey.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
my role was pretty mid, but I think Baranor is going to find all the things.
Yeah, 36.
Okay, so
full form.
Iona, your fingers are very cold right now. It's, as you can see on the map, there's this renewed early spring snow that fell last night. So rooting around these people's pockets, especially the dead or the undead, is, it's giving a numbing effect, and it's making it, you're being very impatient. You're running people's pockets. I will say with an 11 that you at least did find 3 holy symbols of Telona. They're a little changed, however, to your dismay, to your chagrin. You notice that each of them have that triangle with a skull dragging downwards, kind of like hastily painted over the symbol of Telona. So pretty much the symbol is not unrecognizable, but definitely has an insulting perversion to it. Baranor, you find that these people that lived in this campsite that were attacked and killed, not a lot of weapons. They have some. Of the 36 total corpses, because you got a 36 investigation, there were 36 people here. You find you definitely find your run-of-the-mill iron daggers. I'll say that. Well, let's give you a number here.
I'm not collecting daggers anymore.
I know. I'm just saying. You find 9 simple daggers. None of them seem particularly worn or bloody.
Okay. If there's any fine quality ones, then yes, but
no, you don't find anything like that. You also find 3 daggers on 3 of the cultists. 2 of them did not have daggers. The one that didn't have, which was, he's gone now. Hold on, I got to bring this guy on the field for a second. Okay. So Radmus had he was the guy with the scythe. He's got this very interesting looking weapon. It's a large Grim Reaper like scythe with a curved blade and intricate carvings along the blade. Seems a little nicer than Iona, you would assume a lowling would be able to afford or wield. It doesn't seem like something he would be able to buy, because the metal itself is pristinely shiny, and the blood that is caking it, as soon as it's lifted, the blood slips away like Teflon. Very hydrophobic. So it seems like maybe this thing has a quality that a regular farmer's tool wouldn't have. You find a spellbook on Adnosh. It's a few feet away from his corpse because he didn't get very far when he turned into a zombie. I would say it has pretty much all the spells that already has, except it has Animate Dead, which I don't think you have.
No, I don't.
Yep. Well, now you do. At least you have if you rip it out of his spellbook, you'll have a scroll of Animate Dead. Do with that which you will. There is a significant amount of coin on the cultists' bodies, in descending order of hierarchy. Adnosh has a pouch, at least a considerable amount, given how they're dressed and how they look, and Iona, how you knew their station. Seems like everybody's gotten a bit of a financial and kind of a glow up with their hierarchy, where they sit in the pecking order since you last saw them. So Adnosh has a pouch on his hip that has an assortment of gold, silver, and copper totaling 250 gold. Radmus has a pouch on him that totals about 60 gold. Velos had about 20 gold. And between the other two, there's about maybe 15 gold total. Baranor, you also find a highly detailed map, which if you go to the session content or the campaign image gallery, there should be a sketched map of the needle. Let me see if it's still there. Oh yeah.
How far back are we talking?
Let's see here. It's not very far back in the campaign image gallery. It's right around when you found the needle, when you approached the needle first.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
I'll just put it back in the session content. So
okay.
There's annotations. Like I think somebody, maybe Iona, gave the specifications of this map, but there was no details as far as what building was serving what purpose. This is much more detailed. This is like someone who lives here that needs to know what is where and things like that. So there's notes all over this map, scratched in ink. The small circle in the middle right is the needle itself.
What was the needle itself?
If you look at the map, there's like a small circle in the middle right part of it, surrounded by like 4 smaller buildings, and there's like a clearing around it. That's the needle.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're seeing things like some of the bigger buildings. You're seeing notes like prisoner storage, conversion. Other buildings are seeing like goods storage, barracks, sleeping quarters, things like that. So
okay,
you're definitely getting kind of an expert without the personal touch of actually going there and walking around and confirming that's where all these are. You're definitely getting kind of an expertise on the layout of the needle right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, are we going to address the T-Rex in the room?
Yeah.
Well,
goes up.
actually, let me
still
see how long
T-Rex?
that lasts. I think that lasts until I dismiss it, or at least an hour.
Well, it was polymorph, right?
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, it's like an hour. Mm-hmm.
I would say when we got back to camp, I just made, or I how would you say it?
Dropped it.
Yeah, dropped it. Thank you.
It's okay. Good enough.
Well, I wasn't referring to Koza in general. I was more referring to the aunt comment.
You say the gaunt?
Aunt.
I'm missing something.
You say A-U-N-T? Auntie Witch?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was weird.
What? What?
So you're
happening?
looking towards, if I'm reading this correctly, you are looking towards Iona and I didn't get explanations in order.
Yes.
You're marginally more deranged than the last time I saw her.
But she's your aunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now, the deity that she had mentioned, did I get any pull on that from my reading before we head out or anything like that?
Yeah, so if I remember correctly, you rolled a monster history check or investigation check when you were reading books. Yeah. And Aziiya, she's kind of pawing through, not really that interested in the remains. It looks like she's mostly looking to see if any of these things are still moving. And she kind of like makes her way towards you and is kind of giving everybody kind of like a look of, you okay? I'm just here if you need healing, that kind of thing. And so you recount your reading. You only received one piece of information regarding Milagrum. And that was that...
Milagrum?
Yep. Yeah, let me spell that for you. That's probably... It's going to be Melaugrym. Melaugrym.
Okay.
It was one brief mention in her investigation of the Walking Rot cult, and that is who the cult reveres as, and it's also something. It's some kind of entity that the cult in its upper echelon seek to free or seek to bring back to life or bring about its return in some way, and there's no mention of how. It's just this powerful entity that the Walking Rot holds in very high regard, but it's not something that is mentioned by anybody lower than like a inner circle lieutenant.
Okay, and just to check, so Ara said she was serving both Talona and Melaugrym.
It sounded to you like she, because she saw your rebellion. I'm just going off of what she said to you. That you were sneaking around the woods, doing everything except honoring your word to serve the Lady of Poison. She too does not serve the pale goddess like she did, but the bane of the living himself, Melaugrym. And it seems like, it seems like she's maybe favoring one over the other, or definitely seeking to please one over the other. You're not sure if she's completely abandoned Talona or not, but she definitely sounded. You couldn't actually see her; she was bathed in shadow. But she definitely sounded a little more frantic. She definitely seemed. This is just passive insight on your part. She seemed very surprised to see you, but not shocked, almost like she hoped the rumors of you being spotted were not true, but they are. So
can you spell for me, what was it, Ara, what was her name?
Ara, it's literally A-R-A. Ara.
A-U-R-A?
A-R-A.
A-R-A, okay.
Yeah, and in thinking of that, the letter A carved into her little hideout with a big line through it takes on a little more meaning now.
Yeah, that being said, Iona will also now sort of untuck her holy symbol from where she was hiding it from Aziiya, because there's no real point in hiding it anymore.
Let me make a little roll on her part. Oh, really good. Aziiya. No, she doesn't kill you on sight. I would say you revealing your holy symbol, you do so apprehensively or boldly?
Just very matter-of-factly.
Aziiya clocks this movement and saunters over to you, stepping over corpses and bloodying her footprints in the blood all over the field, and sort of sidles up next to you. And you see her take the flap of her sack, her backpack, and kind of shake it a little. And she just kind of gives you a side eye, and then kind of breathes a sigh of relief and acceptance, and just says, I notice you hide your symbol from prying eyes. Do not do this for my benefit. I do not judge. The cosmos are ruled by gods both benevolent and cruel. It is up to each of us to choose who we follow. You have nothing to fear from my judgment, Iona. And she just kind of continues her path with her hands behind her back a little, just sort of sauntering through the campsite.
It's not up to me to choose.
So, I will also say the initial scene that you arrived on was about maybe 3-4 days, maybe a week old. It was cold here, so there are some crates and boxes and toppled carts with goods. If anybody cares to scavenge some rations, I can give that to you.
We do.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me give that to you. We'll do D8s. We'll say 16 rations, and that's various. That's like carrots and onions and potatoes and nothing real squishy like tomatoes or eggs or anything. But some tough raw vegetables and maybe some dried fruits. So you can just you can put 16. I don't know what they call. What's the table of meals where it's like moderate or luxurious. This is not quite destitute, but it's a step up from that. Let me see what it says. Is there anything anybody else would like to do on this field while I look this up?
I think we need to set up a funeral pyre.
Yeah.
At least for these remaining bodies that haven't been turned.
Okay. Why don't you make a kind of check what you need to discern between ones that were dead and the ones that were undead? Because the ones that were turned are from bodies that were already slashed up by the the army that killed them.
If I have a hard time, I just won't discriminate and burn them all.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to say it takes you... Is anybody helping Kravish do this? Just kind of piling them all up?
Iona will help.
Okay.
So I will say one thing. Question is, the snakes that were killed, are there any snakes left over, or did they sort of vanish when the guy turned back?
You do not see any snakes on the field, and what you did see is every time a pile of snakes was destroyed, those snakes kind of disappeared in a puff of ash. And when the last pile did that, there was a man in its place.
Okay, right. So there's nothing left over. Well,
no.
when we have time, I may do another investigation for certain ingredients, see if I can find anything within the camp, but that can wait until after we've done the pyre.
Okay. I will say this, that Adnosh and one of the other, at least one of the other mages on the field did have component pouches on their hip, along with their spell books.
Yeah.
I will say that.
Ingredients. Oh, sorry,
okay.
You were still talking.
No, you're okay. Did you make an investigation check? Did I get one from you? You only got a 9, right? Plus 1 is 11.
So
okay.
I may go through again later, but that's where it's at for now.
So poison, you do find 3 vials, and I use the word vial loosely. It's not like a clean glass vial. It's more like a hardened, shaped wax tube. With a sickly green-black fluid. It looks like there's maybe a tablespoon of this fluid in each of these 3 vials, with just a simple kind of wax cork. Looks like it's meant to either be ripped open or cut open, and you could definitely coat a weapon with it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and you actually have experience with this poison. It's kind of just like a simple thing that Talentar can craft from. I mean, it sounds gross, but it's true. You craft it out of things like feces and fungus, and even boiling dirt, or not boiling, but kind of mixing dirt with. Utilizing all the bacteria that grow in there and adding a little magic can create this very simple poison. And being that you know what it is, let me see. Doesn't seem like I don't think there's like a simple poison in D&D. It's really just kind of... oh, no, there is. Yeah, let's see if this will do it. And I just actually saw this while playing BG3. Okay. You find 3 vials of torpor poison, which is just a very simple poison. They have once you coat your weapon with them, they have a DC, a Constitution DC of 15. And anybody struck with this poison along your weapon or ingested, you can even coat food with it. If they fail their DC, they are poisoned for 46 hours.
Okay. I've got that down.
And I'll say that you are proficient in crafting this poison. It's just now you don't have to make 3 vials of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my poison kit with the malagent bonus on it. So I will also say, now that Iona's not hiding that she's Talentar, if you want poison, just bring her poison ingredients. Like, she'll just make it. She won't charge you. It's just a thing that she does.
If you want to demonstrate that, I'll have a crafting check. Let's say either nature or Arcana, and because you literally can make poison out of almost anything like decaying. Just sometimes just making a reduction of zombie guts is enough to coat your weapon in dangerous sludge. There's definitely stuff on the field right now for you to craft some if you wanted to.
I will.
I don't know if you have any.
Maybe
okay.
If we're doing the pie, then I might, take some stuff out that I can use and set it aside so that I can cook it up once we've burned while the bodies are burning.
Sure. Go ahead and make a medicine check. I think a medicine check would probably be better than nature or Arcana.
Okay, so are we doing this to see if I can get the guts out? Because I have a poisonous kit check that's separate to that.
No. You get that for free. I'm going to say a medicine check to see if you can create poison out of guts.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll. There's 36 corpses here. Are you checking all of them, or just kind of a handful of them?
I mean, it depends how much time we have, but to be honest, Iona will be gathering as many resources as she can, and she will take as much poison as she can get, and she will share it with the party if the party wants poison, so it's up to you.
All right, go ahead and roll 66.
Sorry, I'm just getting to my 60 settings. Those are not...
Yeah. Where are you keeping this stuff, by the way? You just going to throw it in your bag? You guys just see Iona just diving her hand into zombie guts and slopping nuggets of tissue in there.
Yeah, so that's 17 for...
I'll say that you find 17 base components for poison. It's not quite poison yet. You're going to have to treat it, but you know how to do that. And out of that 17, we'll see how many you can successfully turn into poison. Does anybody else wish to do anything here at the campsite as the afternoon starts to zenith over you?
Baranor is going to walk a little bit away.
Yeah, can I just check that people can still hear me? Discord just did something weird.
Yeah, I can hear you.
We gotcha.
We can hear you just fine.
Go ahead, Baranor.
Okay. Baranor is going to walk away from the group a little bit and pull out his sending stone.
Okay.
And he's going
Can you hear
to...
me? Discord
Yeah,
did
we can
something.
hear you.
It's gone.
Can you hear us?
Yep. Can you hear us right
I can
now?
hear you now, but it all went... Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, I think you were talking about... I don't know if I... Obviously, I couldn't hear that you were talking.
It's okay.
At least I'm back.
Yeah, we've got you. Baranor, you're off on your own.
Yeah, okay. So Baranor is going to go off a little bit from the camp, and the group, pull out a sending stone to Jen, and he's going to say, "We're at the Needle, dealing with the Walking Rot cult, proving to be difficult. Can the Syndicate provide any assistance? Danger to larger area."
You hear contrary to the last time you guys contacted Jen, you hear a much more awake and alert friend of yours, and he seems very focused on what you're saying. Yes, we could send some reinforcements. We are not far from your position. Do you have a transportation circle available near your location?
You know. You know.
I mean, Dias Mordrin's fortress is probably going to be the closest one, and that's not super close.
Yeah, let's just,
And they would have to know the transportation circle to come.
They would. Or, somebody could meet them there, or say they're in Rathburn. There is a transportation circle there, I believe. There's definitely a tree that Koza has been to, but other than traipsing all over the place to guide them, you probably be better off just let them march.
Okay,
it's 100 miles away, but 100 miles, 18 miles every day by foot. But Jen's pretty crafty. You do know that he has contacts out this way, and he just kind of,
Okay, I'll send a message back. How many times can you use this thing? Is it once per day or?
No. I think it's 3.
Is it 3? Okay.
I guess I never made an item card for that thing, did I?
I'll
have to do that.
It's a sending stone. I don't know if they have.
Yeah, but it's my sending stone.
Yes, it's true. So I'll send a message back saying pretty much like I don't know of one that's really close to here. Open to any other ideas that he might have of getting here sooner, besides or riding, I guess.
Yeah. Through your 25 words, you kind of communicate that through it. You have one more. I'll say 3. I'm looking at sending stones on the wiki. It's showing once per day, but you get 3 with this. It's a pretty powerful object. So, he responds with, understood. I believe we can accommodate a force to rendezvous with you in the next 3 days, maybe 4.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just kind of you can kind of feel that the message isn't done. He's kind of thinking, and then he says, "We are going to have to come up with a landmark or some place that we will send these soldiers to, that we can meet you. It would not make sense for us to strike out into the woods to look for you."
Okay. I will communicate my gratitude, as well as, yes, let's come up over the next couple of days. Let's come up with a meeting place for that.
There is no response.
Yeah. Me knowing that there's 3 uses, I would probably know that.
He could have answered you, but he didn't.
No, he said 3, I think, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways. Oh, yeah, he could use sending himself. Anyways, so I'll come back to the group and kind of be like, hey, guys, just spoke to Jen. We could have help arriving within...
Okay.
Luna's tail starts wagging.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if
Hopeful.
she'll be coming.
You see if the pups were out, they'd be like, "Who do you mean?"
Yeah, I guess I'll pop the pups out too and let them roam around.
She hurries them away from camp.
Okay.
She communicates to you, need to hunt.
Ah, gotcha.
So she's taking her pups out and off the field. She can't communicate words, so the emotion that you get from her is hunger and desire, and also a concern like a wariness of getting too far away. So you get the feeling like maybe ping her if you guys leave.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, people.
All right, well.
The day is yours.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've had a full day already.
It's like it's still morning, isn't it?
You guys are kind of putzing around the place. It's midday. I will say also, with your 36 investigation, Baranor, you did notice on the map, you can see a set of footprints leading away from camp that have a spattering of blood every 5 or 6 feet. And it leads away from the direction that you guys were escaping.
Mm-hmm.
And it's quite a bit of distance.
All right, I'll mention those tracks to the group. Do we want to investigate that? How recent do the tracks look?
So with the footprints scattered all over the place that aren't yours, because fresh footprints, they look different than footprints that have had a light snow dusting. These look like they're as old as the footprints that you saw all over the place before, when you first got here. They don't look as fresh as yours.
Okay. Well, okay. Never mind then. Well, I mean, we could still track down where they go, but I think those tracks are made by whoever killed all these people.
That's a negative. That would be down here. No, and I think you maybe weren't here, or maybe you were, but you noticed that there is a huge amount of bloody footprints leading in this direction, and most of the footprints are that of skeletons.
Okay.
And yeah, you guys kind of, I think you got it out of. You might have gotten it out. I forget where you learned it, but you learned that the invasion force moved south, and then east, and then northeast. Like it was almost like a wave of undead just killing everything in their path.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay.
And these footprints are booted. They are boots. They are not bare feet or skeletons.
Okay. But they were around the time of the massacre.
At some point, yeah, within, maybe hour or two. Or right then. Hard to say.
Okay. Well, okay, so maybe a survivor then of the camp? Maybe he left. Well, no, he's blood. There's blood, so I don't know. Maybe a survivor?
You think maybe Luna or you and Luna track it?
I mean, Luna's busy right now. I can definitely track it, but how long ago did this massacre happen? Did we determine? Like a day?
No, like 3 to 5 days, maybe. It's hard to say with the snow cover.
Yeah, so it happened a while ago. So, I mean, we could follow it, but they could be days ahead of us. I'm more suggesting that would be our course once we leave here.
Okay.
To see where it goes. What do you guys think?
Aziiya kind of paces and just says, as far as I am concerned, we have completed our mission here. This Ara is deprived of 5 of her necromancers, as well as dozens of undead in her army. I am satisfied.
Okay. Do you have any suggestions of what we would do next? I mean, we have possible assistance coming from our allies, at least a few days. Is there anything we could do in the meantime that would be helpful?
Aziiya just kind of ponders this and says, these allies, was this the Jinn that you referred to?
Yes.
And what, may I ask, quality of ally could we expect?
Dependable allies.
Mm-hmm. You have the air of a guild about you, Barinor. Would this be more of your guild arriving?
I don't know if I'd really consider myself a true part of the guild, but yes. And they've helped us out before. They helped us fight off the Black Dragon and her cult.
Aha. So, I shall be allying with thieves and death cultists. She kind of gives a side eye to Iona, kind of a playful little twitch of her nose. If I were a more judgmental person, I might take issue, but we can take all the help we can get, apparently.
Yeah, help is help.
And I am not a death cultist.
She just kind of, she gives you a glanced look of that you kind of interpret as once you've met one evil religion, you've kind of met them all, kind of a thing.
Are you saying a leopard can't change their spots?
If she had spots, I guess she. Although I think Black Panthers do have leopard spots. They're just really dark.
They are leopards.
Yeah, they do.
They're just
Well, you can't tell because she's under her hood.
Yeah. It's a cat reference. Side cat reference.
I guess we should take into account what forces she has at her disposal, now being deprived from a platoon or group or squad of necromantic mages.
Yeah.
I will say that in inspecting Adnosh, you got not just his pouch, not just his coin purse, not just his spell book, but also he's wearing kind of a wrist ring or like an armband, an arm ring that it's made of like twigs and twine, but it's put together with little rings of steel or iron. And this is definitely some kind of hierarchical badge of office that Iona you recognize, and it almost looks like you didn't have the resources to make a proper badge of rank, so you sort of made one to sort of look like the more official Talentar armbands that you're used to, but it kind of resembles somebody in the upper echelon. So you, with just your passive insight and your knowledge of the Talentar, you get the feeling maybe Adnosh was one of her lieutenants, of which she has 5. You were, in your questioning of Turge, learned that she has several powerful wizards and warriors at her beck and call in her inner circle. 5 of them. 3 of them are heavy hitters. One of them is a magic user, and the other one is sneaky. And you learned that one has a skeen habit, sort of a drug habit of some kind. That's what you got out of Turge.
Moon sugar or skooma?
It's more of an unrefined white powdery substance inhaled through the nose. Skeen.
Moon sugar. Got it. Okay.
Moon sugar always looked like somebody sliced bubble gum into little strips or slips of some kind.
I don't know. It was a video game with not the greatest of graphics.
Hey man, they made bone meal look like powder.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna post it.
Okay.
You tell me what you think. There. That's moon sugar. Looks clumpy to me.
Okay, yeah, it looks pretty. It looks like garlic cloves.
Yeah. It tastes just like garlic.
Yeah. This is all in the session content, by the way.
Yeah.
Just making sure we're all on that same page.
I know. Don't worry, I'll be deleting stuff.
Okay.
Well. What do you guys think?
I think I would like to find a place to take camp for the day. i.e. ninth. But probably not here since we are pretty well exposed.
Okay.
Does anyone have any other ideas?
Well,
I
if
can
we rest now, we'd be getting up at like night.
Aziiya is going to kind of like touch that jewel, that amber jewel around her neck and say, I can provide a sanctuary, but not yet. And plus, I think we should perhaps move closer to the needle in a more strategic location than this. Still
Sound good.
hidden in the woods.
Okay. Do we want to go immediately, or do we want to wait a little bit?
I mean, we can trudge on. I'm okay, but I don't want to like actively go find more trouble because I'm pretty well gassed out in terms of spell slots.
Well, yeah, you stayed, and we're the only one that stayed.
Yeah, I burned.
Yeah, but that didn't matter.
Yeah.
He didn't get hit then.
Yeah.
I tried to, but his spirit guardians just decimated all the zombies.
Yeah.
Some of them, based on the animate dead spell, some of them would have been zombies, and some of them would have been skeletons that just like stepped through or sat up through the flesh like it was made of jello. So some of them were probably skeletons, but yeah, zombies.
Yeah.
You guys are, I believe, like a half a day away or something like that. Which is probably, what is that, like 9, maybe 10 miles away from the needle?
Yeah, I remember it being a ways because we went on foot, didn't we?
Yes. You went from where you were, which was already about 3 miles away south of the needle, where you were at the place that Aziiya had erected her hut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 3 miles is not much, so we don't need to count that towards travel, but you guys moved southeast towards if you're on the map, you can see the lower south edge of the mist. So you're about 10 miles away from the needle. And that is a considerable amount of distance to cover. You would get to the needle in one day, I'll say that.
Okay.
Or you're at least 10 miles away from where her hut was.
Well, I don't know if we want to plant ourselves in that same spot.
No, we should at least go check on the horses, though, right?
Absolutely.
Still, if they're still there.
If they're still there.
So, all right. So, shall we pack up?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I will put out a little psychic connection to Luna that, hey, through emotions, I guess, communicate that we're moving and try and track us.
Yeah, you express a feeling of longing and desire to be close, and that resonates. As you guys are all packing up, you can feel, you're in your periphery.
Yeah.
Four furry creatures, 4 beasts enter the edge of the wood that's probably maybe 20, 30 feet away from where the bloody massacre scene starts. And you notice that they don't have any blood on their face. And you definitely get an emotion from Luna, and that of mild frustration and hunger. But she kind of sits, and the 3 pups sort of wander around her. She kind of watches you guys sort of pack up all your stuff that you've gathered and cinch your straps to your backpacks and things. And
I was kind of meaning for her not to join us like immediately, but yeah,
she wasn't far.
I know, but I was trying to be like, hey, we're moving. Take your time and kind of treat it as a challenge to the pups to try and find us.
That's a very complicated, layered emotion. It didn't come across.
I get that. Yeah. That's asking too much.
I will say it looks like the pups ran a lot because they're all panting and their whole underside are covered in snow.
Okay.
So maybe they were kind of traipsing around the place.
Okay. Well, I'll give some of the rations that we got.
Okay. They reject your vegetables.
Not the vegetables. I would know better.
Oh, okay. No, you said the rations you got, but that's fine.
Were they all vegetables?
Yeah, there was no cured meat or anything. It was all mostly vegetables. All the soft, produce like I said, tomatoes. All that stuff got kind of destroyed.
Okay, I probably
it was mostly just.
I have probably something jerky or something on. I have.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. You've hunted in the past, and jerky keeps in D&D.
Yeah. Pocket jerky,
Pocket bacon. All right.
I don't know.
Which direction would the team like to go from here? You can all see the map. I'm going to put a little marker. Let's say in green, so everyone can see it. Let me make a little measurement. Okay, you're not far away. You're kind of right where... No, you're kind of right here where this E is. No, you're only 10 miles away. Oh, no, you guys had to... No, never mind. You guys had to sleep before you were like 100 feet away. So let me...
Like that way.
Well, not that far. That's... I mean... You that would be leaving the Garden of Mist. Yeah, you were like southeast. So we'll say you're 20 miles away. That seems a little more believable. I guess towards the edge of the Garden of Mist, which very few of you have been. But you're right here. There we go. Everyone can see that.
Okay, and the tracks led south, right?
The tracks led south. Yes, they did.
Okay. Well, we're agreed we're headed back to the horses, though, which is north.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right. I will just take a perception check from the front of the group and a perception check from the rear of the group. Aziiya is going to, again, stay in the middle. Let's see. There's things she can do.
I'll take one with the guns.
Okay. Let's see. What can she do?
Just 30.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to say that with your crazy good investigation roll, each of them had a healing potion. I didn't mention it because they're just regular healing potions, not that big a deal. That's why he only healed himself for 6. So each of the mages had a healing potion. So that's 5 base healing potions.
Okay.
I'm looking at stuff and I just realized that. So.
All right.
So I did the maths, and if we're splitting the gold between the 5 of us, that's 69 gold each.
Nice.
So I'm just letting people know that, yeah.
Nice.
We're contractually.
Sorry, Ellie, you can't say that around us. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure people knew it was 69 gold each.
Nice.
Because I'm so emotionally mature.
You're among friends here now.
We are playing D&D. There is no such
being
thing
British.
as we're playing.
It's different.
You could be the most mature person playing D&D. Nope, that goes out the window.
We're a gang of 12-year-olds.
All right.
We're those kids from Stranger Things right now.
Oh wait, I know what I was looking for. Okay, so you're out front, Baranor, correct?
I'm either front or back. I just gave a roll. I definitely can be in front.
I'll be in the back.
Okay.
Okay. She is going to cast, and I think she did this to you already. She's going to again cast Blessing of the Trickster. Yes.
Isn't that against stealth check?
It's advantage on stealth checks.
Okay.
She's going to kind of touch your shoulder, and you feel a little more like you could slip into shadows. And she just said, it might help for you to use your abilities to make us difficult to detect while we move.
Sounds perfectly reasonable. And I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. All right. Everybody gets to add 10 to their stealth roll. So let's, for the day, let's go ahead and add or make a stealth check, unless there's anybody here that doesn't want to be particularly quiet. I don't know. Sometimes you want to make your presence known. I don't know your life. But we can go ahead and roll stealth checks for the journey.
Yeah.
We'll say to the northwest.
That would be a 45.
I'll cast guidance on myself. Well, just next one, but that's 20 brings me up to 30.
All right. Aziiya is going to get a 25. She's going to roll terribly. Okay.
Well, that's still...
Is that a 17 plus 10, or is that just...
What?
Is that already with plus 10 there, Koza?
No, that's a 27.
Okay. Dang. 31 for Kravish. Right? Okay. Did we get one? Yep, we got one from 34. All right, everyone's pretty sneaky. But the day, it's that time of year where the sky grows dark. Unfortunately, just too darn early. So by the time you guys get to a spot that seems relatively free of exposure, you find like there's this a dense part of the forest where these large trees kind of intersperse and keep there's quite a lot of them, and they're very wide trunks like a redwood. So you're able to kind of nestle between like four of them, and you see Aziiya just kind of look around and give you all an expression of, are we thinking of staying here?
Let me take a look around and see if it's the appropriate spot.
I would like a survival check from you and from Luna, and Luna's can be an advantage because her puppies are going to help her.
All right. Let me move mine to... I'm going to guidance myself, but hers will be a...
Okay.
Survival,
please.
I'll do mine first. Oh,
Yes.
Ranger do what Ranger do. 33
Yeah.
for me, and then Luna. Okay. Hey, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Chile is a +1 to her survival.
So do you search with Luna, or do you guys split off and kind of search how far out you going?
We're gonna do like the 5, 25, 50 meter checks out. And she'll go one way with the pups. I'll go the other way by myself.
Okay.
And
Well,
meet on the other side and kind of do the overlap thing.
Sure. Well, you don't really find anything in the immediate area. You're kind of sweeping more in the north to east, and she's kind of going the south to west route. And you get a distinct feeling from her of found something, hear something.
Okay. I'm going to cast Longstrider myself and then hurry over to where she's at.
She's moved. It's taken you.
Right.
Yeah, she's moving, but she's not going in a wide circle anymore. It looks like she's following a sound.
Okay. If I see anybody from the group along as I head towards her, I'll alert them that, hey, something over there.
Yeah, you hear footsteps. You hear the sound of panicked voices, as well as an aggressive barking. As you get closer, you see
Joe, you just cut out.
We see something.
Yeah, we see next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm. The contents of Al Capone's vaults.
Yeah. The Dead Sea Scrolls.
We finally find out who shot JR.
The answer to life, the universe, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Or the question. We know what the answer is. Oh, Joe's typing.
Poor Ellie's going over here. I stayed up late to hang out with these losers.
Hold on. Yeah. I'm not muted. Something happened. I hear like a high-pitched tinny sound. Just give me a second.
All right.
You guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I think my microphone turned off or something. It won't register, so I'm on my earbuds now.
Okay.
Anyhow,
we see.
yeah, I don't know what the hell that was. All of a sudden, I heard a high-pitched tinny, tinnitus in my ear, and my microphone stopped working. I don't know what's off to troubleshoot that later. But yeah, I'm hurriedly trying to find this thing I made. But you see a number of people trudging through the forest.
Okay.
Not that one. So if you want to get closer to see any details of them, because it looks like they're moving at maybe slow pace, you'd have to get closer to them. And they're facing away from you, moving north.
Okay. Have I caught up to Luna and the pups yet?
Yes, you guys are now moving together.
Okay. I'm gonna...
you're getting farther away from the group, however. You're at this point maybe 1,000 feet away from them.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper Tool really quick to put the puppies back in the ring.
Okay.
And then I'll get close enough to at least see the group. Stealthily, of course.
What you see are two medium-sized humanoid creatures in rags. Oh, I know where it is. Sorry, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Here we go. You've got a pretty decent stealth check.
Yeah.
So I'll give this one to you. What you see, and these people are facing away from you, but this is pretty much what you see. You see two creatures, two humanoids. Looks like they're hustling along 3 or 4 prisoners. And let's go ahead and put this right here. Except the prisoner doesn't have a sword.
Okay.
You hear him kind of hushed tones. Come on. No slowing down. Move. That kind of thing.
Okay.
And now that you're about maybe 30 feet behind them, you're passed without a trace. Your passive stealth is enough to where you and Luna are completely undetectable by them.
Okay. Have anything? Okay. They're moving at a really slow pace, though, because of the 2 prisoners.
Well, half speed. It's not like they're crawling. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to communicate with Luna, both mentally and kind of with like hand signals, to keep an eye on them.
Okay.
Do not engage, but keep an eye on them, and then I'm going to head back to the rest of the group.
All right.
As quickly and quietly as I can.
At this moment, Aziiya is casting Prayer of Healing. It's not quite yet time for her to pop her hut up. I believe that will help with anybody casting a healing spell. Adds 2d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier. Okay, so we'll say she's burning at 3rd level. So 3d8 Anybody I can see within range. All right, so those of you who are injured...
Minus Baranor.
Minus Bear... Well, you arrive and she's doing this.
Oh, okay.
You know? Okay, yeah, that's 24 hit points to anybody who needs it.
Okay.
Okay, and then I can add that on to the effect of my own healing spell if I choose to heal myself or choose to heal someone else.
Okay. At this moment, you all see Baranor kind of, he's not running panic-like, but he's definitely got something on his mind as he enters camp.
Guys, there's a... How far away are we at this point from where they were?
Let's see. Probably like definitely. They're 1,000 feet. You were 1,000 feet away when you first encountered them, so they're probably around they've gotten maybe 50 feet further.
Okay. Guys, there's a group of guys, and they've got 2 prisoners with them, moving.
You saw 3.
Three prisoners moving that way, north, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. No, moving north. Do we want to do something about it?
I don't know. Do we? Did they look like some of the same kind of guys we've encountered previously, or are these just?
Well, I mean, they're taking prisoners toward. They're taking prisoners toward the needle.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ask some questions then.
Okay. Does anyone need healing? Like, anyone badly need healing? I know some people got banged up.
Nah, I'm at a pretty good spot right now. Thank you, though.
Yeah, I'm good for now.
You see Aziiya kind of put her necklace in the folds of her robes, brandish her cat's paw staff, and just say, "Point me in their direction. I will see no prisoners taken to the needle today."
You be along with that? All right, let's go.
Okay.
And I'll lead the group toward the.
All right. It's not hard with your pass without a trace to approach this group. You guys trudge off into the forest. It takes you maybe, I don't know, what's 1,100 feet away in the snow of the woods. Probably takes you maybe 5-10 minutes to get there. You do see, you're able to follow a set of footprints. Maybe 6 or 7 of them. Hard to tell. Some of them cross over each other, but it definitely looks like 2 sets of footprints are moving with greater stride than 3 of them. And as you approach, you do see a chain gang of 3, not sure, smaller, maybe they're either halflings or half-elves. From behind, it's kind of hard to tell. Maybe they're teenage humans, maybe they're children. Being led in chains, they're manacled at the wrist and their ankles by 2 larger humanoid creatures. One of them is very tall and lanky. The other one is sort of short and a little squat, maybe 5-6 feet tall. Leading them along, and you're able to, I don't know how close you want to get to them before you make any actions, but you're able to kind of be about 40 feet away with full confidence they can't detect you.
Okay. I'm going to do Psychic Whispers to the group. Minus...
Okay.
Somebody's getting left out of this.
Aw.
Minus Koza.
Minus Koza. Koza, you are left out. Aw.
Wow.
Wow.
I gotta include Aziz.
Bless you.
So, huh?
I said, God bless you.
And I'll communicate through the psychic link. Like, does anyone recognize these? Either the people with the holding them prisoner or the prisoners themselves?
I'll say none of you recognize them from behind. That's for sure.
Kravish, you want to announce us, or do we would just want?
I'd say you introduce us with a stealthily placed arrow to the back of the head.
Oh, we're going lethal?
I mean, to the slavers.
Right. Okay. All right. We're just assuming. Okay. All right. I'll draw my bow then.
All right. Make your attack.
The gardener's bow. Make sure it's a normal attack. Okay. I'll bonus action steady aim to give myself advantage.
Okay. Is that Steph on there? Do I see Steph on the chat?
No, you do not.
I so do.
Yes, I do. She's not slick.
Mm-hmm.
She can only
You better say hello before I get mad.
She can only listen.
Aw. Hi, Steph.
Like I said, she can only listen, guys.
That's fine. It's nice to have you eavesdropping.
You're right.
No kidding. Okay, you got a 1.
What?
So it shows a 1. Why does the dice look like a 1?
Oh, the dice aren't even on mine.
No, that was the disadvantaged one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So gardener's bow damage. This point 13. Because it was advantaged, I get a sneak attack.
Yep.
Plus 9 more. So 22 points of damage.
All right. First guy takes it in the back of the head and drops like a stone. The other one kind of hears that arrow whipping through the air and takes one look at his buddy, and he just kind of looks in the back, and you see him, he's gonna blindly fire a crossbow that he had in his hand. That's gonna be a disadvantage because he doesn't know where you are. It's not. Okay. Let's see if I get a 1. Wow, I got 2 8s. So that's going to be a 11 total. So it's just, you hear that arrow just sort of sail over your head as you feel confident that you're still pretty much hidden.
All right, now that the guy's kind of turned around, do we see more of his garb?
I mean, he's wearing kind of simple leather armor. He's got kind of like raggedy clothes underneath the armor. He's wearing sort of a tattered fur cloak, and he's holding he's got like long, matted, dirty brown hair, kind of a short but dirty beard. I mean, he looks like he looks. He doesn't look exactly like Turge, but you know, it's not like you noticed that anybody really had a uniform that was at the needle.
Okay.
I mean, I may just cast. Can I cast the spell? Or is someone else?
Hold on.
Got something else to say?
No. I think Ellie, you were speaking first. What do you got?
Yeah.
I figured I'd just try to kill him. So, unless someone else has a plan.
Oh, I was gonna say, hey, drop your weapons, or I will kill the rest of you.
Well, how many of them are there? Is it just one left?
There's one more, and then 3 prisoners.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll just kill the remaining one. Then I'm going to cast Blight with my.
You don't even know if
my
these are the
remaining-
bad guys.
They're leading prisoners. There's
I want to use
vibes.
I was just going to use message.
Now, can you sculpt Blight? Or is this just a circle of damage?
Sorry?
I said, can you sculpt Blight, or is this just a circle of damage that I have to apply to everybody in that group?
The version of Blight that I have for my Grave Domain Cleric option is it's a creature of your choice that you can see within range.
Gotcha. Well, that would be one guy.
Yeah, so that would be one guy. So yeah, that's a con save.
Con save. He got a 19.
So he takes half 39 damage.
Okay. 39, so half would be 38. Yeah, we got this already. 19, all right. Go ahead and describe what your blight looks like.
Let me just have a thing.
Something badass, something.
So this gray cloud just materializes and washes over him. It's like something between dust and light. And then you just see all of the life drain out of him. And what's left looks like it's been dead for about 20 years.
Okay. Who's going to get there first?
Got it.
No, that's not the one I was going with.
Oh.
This is it.
Oh, that one, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, I beat you, Corey. Finally, for once. Yeah, this guy, all the juice in his flesh just kind of leaches away as this wave of smoky energy just sort of washes over him, and he just drops to his knees, reaching outwards, and falls into a pile of dust. The three captives just sort of watch this, and they look out into the forest. They barely see Iona. They do not see Baranor, and they don't see anybody else. As they just kind of like sink to their knees. Please, don't kill us. We're not with them.
I'm going to use message.
Okay.
One of them I can see. I'm just going to whisper a message into their head, and it's like, tell us who they're with.
You see one of them, what looks like they all look like teenagers. It's difficult to tell their age as they're all dirty. A couple of them have bruises on their face, and one of them kind of pipes back to you. Not sure who they were. They dragged us out of our cabin, said we were offerings. They killed father and mother. They said if we screamed or tried to escape, they'd kill us too. Please don't hurt us. And you see one of them is looking around as if they're looking for a place to escape. Looks like they're looking west and just sort of like tugging at the chains, and they're like, come on.
All right, so we're not going to hurt you. Where will you go?
The oldest one looks like it's staring off into the woods vaguely where you are, and isn't really responding other than to say something like, I think it's a spirit. The woods are haunted. Come on, let's get out of here.
No,
and the three of them start to take off.
The woods aren't haunted.
That sounds exactly like what a ghost would say.
I psychically link, okay, humanoid needs to make themselves seen right now.
They're about 20 feet away from where they were. It looks like they're trying to go in slightly different directions. They're not very organized.
They're chained together, and they have ankle chains on. They're not going very fast.
Nah.
Let's all come out of the wood line.
I'll come out. I told you.
Yeah.
Yuno wants to telekinetically trip one of them.
Oh, okay. That's going to be an auto success, and one of them falls flat on its face and drags the other two. One of the other two down, and the older one just kind of looks back. Come on, keep up. And that's when he
not
catches.
Enough as a kid, were you?
Yeah, they kind of gather themselves and brush the snow off, and just as they turn away once more, they catch sight of a line of adventurers emerging from behind a few trees, and you all kind of watch them stop short and in awe of what looks like a pretty capable group of warriors. And as you kind of approach them slowly, they sink to their feet in relief, and we're going to end the session right there.
All right.
Yes, you are all men in tights. Tights.
Manly men.
Tights.
Tights. Yep.
And we
All right.
Another pathetic dice roll.
You should change your names to the orphan collectors.
I know.
Real.
Yeah, but that doesn't have the same ring to it.
Oh.
Nah.
We went from collecting heads to collecting real estate and orphans.
Yeah. It's been a while since you guys took a head.
The collectors.
Yeah, been an interesting trajectory shift.
Yeah.
No kidding. Going more and more towards nobility. You know, first you were collecting heads, which is a little macabre. Then you were collecting deeds, and now you're collecting orphans and giving them homes.
Like even
That's
Iona's
all right.
an orphan. You collected her.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
And you don't know if Aziiya has parents or not. Not that she would consider herself collected by you. She's an independent, strong female character.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at the 8th of February.
That's just before my birthday.
That's before Noah's birthday. So yeah, this was fun. I feel like with these villains that I put you up against, I made my point, and that's enough. Before you spanked the crap out of it. But
Yeah,
no, that was
before Kravish did a whole fucking Gandalf shit and got all the experience.
yeah. I mean, you might as well just had. Where was that? That somebody just posted a GIF of Jesse Ventura in Predator just mowing people with his Gatling gun.
Yeah.
That would be like that, except you had a whole ring of them around you.
Yeah.
But
I was just picturing,
that was
Captain
cool.
America tightening his shield, getting ready to get his ass kicked again.
Yeah. All right, though. We will reconvene here in 2 weeks. Obviously, let me know if you guys need this next session off, but I don't have any plans to skip it.
I may have
What'd
to
you say?
skip because I said I may have to skip because my wonderful girlfriend has plans for me.
Ah.
Okay, I can't find the damn GIF, but I'm thinking of the Forge thing of like, I'm a lord and a god. I am doing all right. That's what we're lords and gods. So.
You are doing all right.
Yeah, we're doing all right. We're lords.
How many real estates do you have? Jesus. Is it?
We've got
It's got
we've got like at least three.
everybody else. It might be a little debatable.
What?
Well, Dice Morge's Fortress, I mean, honestly, you haven't even explored the whole thing, and it's already about the same size as Stonehelm Keep. It's just underground.
And then we've got the Collector's Cup in Rathburn.
Yeah.
Was that what it was called?
It was first called the Rusty
Well, it
Cup.
was called... Yeah, it was the Rusty Cup.
I'm talking about the hideout that we took over. The cultist.
The hideout. Oh, the Dungeon's Rest? I don't think you... I don't think you really claimed it. You said you were, but no plans were put in place.
I think the Marquis claimed it for us in their... It's a warehouse.
I don't know. Maybe you can ask his agents once they arrive.
Yeah.
You would know. Yeah. So, all right, folks. I'm hopping off. That was a lot of fun. See you on the chat, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey.